Welcome back to VCT Pacific. We're on to our second series
Welcome,
of the day.
welcome everyone.
It's a big one. It's DRX
We are back.
and RRQ. DRX,
We're watching the second game today.
So close to Tokyo, so
I've got
close
some
to
chicken
getting
wings to
back
eat.
on that international stage.
It's gonna be fun.
But they've taken quite a hit with their previous match.
Yeah, I mean, very, very much so. Found themselves in the lower bracket and now having to face a tough RRQ. But the situation is simple. Win and you're in today for this DRX team. We've seen how good they can be. Winning kickoff at the start of the year was their high, but they're looking to end the year just as strong.
They've been very consistent here in Pacific, have unfortunately taken an L to Talon in a very spicy matchup indeed to kick off their playoff campaign. That will have been disappointing for a multitude of reasons, but now here against RRQ, they can kind of be a little bit happier in the fact that they have at least beaten RRQ pretty cleanly in the group stage.
Yep.
You can see there in game number 4, so they should be feeling quite confident coming into this matchup.
I think so as well, but of course, RRQ on the other side, I think they're feeling pretty good about themselves, especially with their previous match. We did see how, against Gen G, RRQ was able to make one of the most amazing comebacks that we've seen on the Pacific stage. It's a big question as to whether DRX can put a stopper to that kind of momentum and that kind of energy.
Yeah, we'll see if they can. I think for RRQ, they are on a little bit of a heater, especially after the comeback to Gen G yesterday. They continue to show that that curse is no longer a reality, and they're continuing to have to beat Korean Slayers in this lower bracket. You heard it from Crazy Guy. Before this season even started, they were looking at their group. God damn, there's a lot of Korean teams in this group. Guess what? Here in the playoffs, it's nothing but Korean teams. Again, you had your chance against the SEA Goats in Talon, maybe potentially PRX. I mean, SEA is on top in this bracket. Down here in the lower bracket, they're the only SEA team that has to beat Korean team after Korean team after Korean team. Actually, it was T1, I forget. Bloody hell, T1, Gen G. Now they got to play DRX, and guess what? If they beat DRX, it's T1 again.
That's so crazy. Since the start of Stage 2, they've only played 2 matches not against Korean teams, and that's just an insane stat.
No,
but
GE is 3 Korean players.
Oh, that's true.
Bad luck.
It's
That's
3.5.
funny.
It's 3.5.
Well, you can't argue that they're not experienced against this Korean style. I think we have to talk about that last game against Gen G. Of course, that massive comeback in map 2, and you gotta shout out Crazy Guy. We were hyping him up all yesterday.
Crazy Guy's
He had
really
an
good.
Insane performance, called an insane game, and now he kept their hopes alive. They're looking to convert that. A win today sees them into champions.
But you can see the ACS average, the heavy hitters that you need to see. Jemkin, Monyet, both putting up the performances that were needed for them. They were ever consistent. Crazy Guy was the one who had a bit of an over-performance yesterday. And Xpero, although he's a little bit below his average overall, the main thing to keep in mind there is that map 1, he had an absolute stinker. He was a non-factor on Haven. But the third map, he stepped up and won the map that counted.
And that's the thing, all of these players on the side of RRQ, we say like, oh, okay, there are ups and downs, but remember that Ewok picked these players specifically for that potential to come back, because remember how Jemkin once upon a time had 0 kills, and Ewok managed to see him and say, I like that guy.
And we heard yesterday it was apparently Jemkin who was the motivator, saying, hey guys, if Secret can do this to us, then we can do this to them.
They were inspired.
Nothing gets me more hyped up than Jemkin just, I think we can win, guys. Like,
You know that if he's
just
saying
in his
that,
normal voice.
you
Like,
know,
I can't imagine Jemkin even raising his voice, to be honest. And he's just a monster.
we need a hype Jemkin. One day.
Yeah.
One day on Pacific, we're going to get the most hype Jemkin standing
Maybe.
up and screaming and all of this.
Monyet's the one who gets out of his seat. The main difference here that I'm noticing, and we were talking about this earlier in the green room, the op usage between these two teams. We have the most utilized op usage on the side of RRQ and one of the highest op usage win rates. And DRX, I mean, I'm surprised about it, but Hyunmin just isn't using the op. The only rap I can really remember him using at all, really, is Icebox.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is why we have to shout out Jemkin. That when you look at those operator stats, it's him that you... wait,
We're trying to be serious here. Can we be serious for a moment?
Just jump
Floaties
to the line.
out of here.
No, let's throw some beach balls over here.
That's so funny. That kills me. But yeah, the operator is all Jemkin. He loves that weapon. But we've seen these two teams clash before. In Stage 1, DRX did manage to get the better of RRQ. It was a clean 2-0, but RRQ didn't really show up in the same way in that game, we do have to say.
Look, for me, this game, as you're seeing from some of the highlights, at least initially, is you've got the big two for DRX. Hyunmin and Flashback are dangerous as hell. You've got an excellent opener, a fragging machine, and Flashback back in the team here is a star-started aimer himself and an excellent closer for DRX versus the aggressive duo of Monyet versus Jemkin. Taking a look at the previous game that we've seen between these two, DRX did dispatch of RRQ relatively cleanly, particularly on Ascent. So let's keep in mind that as we see the veto roll out and see if you do have any kind of changes for either one of these teams, you'd expect the onus to really be on RRQ to change up the veto because they didn't really benefit from it last time.
Yeah, we know that RRQ are a team that are okay with change. We saw it yesterday. They'd swapped up their corrode comp and managed to surprise Gen G with that. So I think they're a team that can make changes on a dime, day to day, and that's going to suit them very, very well for this fast-paced playoff games. But yeah, I don't want to see this same veto come out for them. Let's take it in a different direction if we're RRQ.
The main thing I want to point out there as well is the stylistic differences between these two teams. You saw, I mean, you can flick back in the VOD a second. You saw that Bind comp. You saw that Ascent comp. From RRQ, they like to play a little bit weird, they like to play a little bit wacky, they got all these flashy little bits and pieces. For DRX, it's nothing but standard high percentage play.
Yep.
They're going to just be that Korean team that is going to play with consistency and be able to just break you down over time and win with the things that always work for you.
Definitely a style contrast there. And of course, we have the IGLs are very interesting for both of these teams as well. You have Australia needing to outplay and outcall his former team on the other side.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we're bringing up the map veto right now. And I also just want to call back to that episode of Timeout when Ewok, there was this debate on like who's got the greatest IGLs here in Pacific. And Ewok just threw down like his timeout card and said, our new IGL. At that time, Crazy Guy was not yet revealed, but he had that much confidence in Crazy Guy already.
He was right. Yesterday, he was definitely
Right again.
right. Pulled an excellent comeback on the attacking side and frag to boot, but looking at the picks here, Icebox Corrode, we didn't see these in the last one. Bind as well as Haven taken out in the second phase, and Ascent will be the decider, so that will be a repeat. DRX did dispatch of RRQ last time, pretty cut and dry game there on Ascent, but the RRQ selection of Icebox is an interesting one. You can see it right here. Both of these teams have been successful on this map, and actually in very dominant fashion, and not to mention the fact that this could be mirror comps.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. Both of these teams have shown that they can play this map to a very, very high standard, and it is this mirror comp. I love the Sage on this map. I love Sage versus Sage, but absolutely, this is going to be
the only person.
Maybe. Who
Give me
knows?
another neon.
I think you're the only one who's said that on this desk.
Man,
It's
I
like,
just love when
I
they
love
put
it.
the wall up and diffuse the spike. It just really gets me going,
It's
man.
good. It works. Sorry, I like winning. How dare I?
I just love it when one team is running into the site and then they can't move because there's a slow orb.
But we have to bring this up as well. Of course, one of the big revealing things I think on the side of DRX was that recently Mako unfortunately was not able to perform at the level that we expect him to, and he acknowledges it too.
Yeah, against Talon, that was not a good series from Mako. It's single-handedly kind of losing Talon that series, unfortunately. Sorry, TRX that series against Talon, unfortunately. So it's good to see he's put it out there. He's feeling more confident. He's amping himself up. He's had a day to rest to play himself back into form, and you could even see in some of those, like, you had the player cam of Mako. Yeah. He was whiffing some shots he should never be whiffing. You could tell he was frustrated with himself.
Yeah. I mean, that happens, right? That happens to players.
I mean, you can't always have a good day. He had an off day, but Mako has been so consistent. He's been such an anchor of this DRX roster, so I think it's okay to expect him to kind of turn that around again today.
Yeah, and I guess it's okay for him to do that, you know, previously, but now, of course, it matters so much. We're gonna need to see all of our players bring out their A game because, again, this series is for champions. Is it gonna be DRX or RRQ? We'll find out.
Let's go.
Let's fly.
Alright, just wash my hands, guys. I'll be back.
DRX.
Second series of the day, second elimination match of the day, and this is for Champions Paris. It's DRX versus RRQ, and DRX, they sailed through the group stage with flying colors, but here in the playoffs, it's much stormier seas for them. Talon knocked them down to the lower bracket previously, and now it's DRX's last chance for Tokyo.
Yeah, they had a little bit of a turbulent year, changing rosters. They're finally finding some consistency, but boom, now they're in the lower bracket. No more second chances here. A win gets them into Champions Paris, but it's not all over if they lose. It just gets very, very tricky. They want to keep things simple today. A clean 2-0, just like they did last time.
Hopefully it's a lot simpler for them, but of course, on the other side, it's RRQ, and they just came back from pulling off a near impossible comeback yesterday versus Gen G. A 2-10 deficit. They shocked the world and themselves even with what they accomplished, but it's not over yet. They may have just stepped out of the frying pan and into the fire.
The current reigning champions of Pacific have severely had to adjust their expectations here. Now fighting for survival in the lower bracket. They've taken down Gen G. Now going to have a chance to have a crack at DRX and make up for the fact that they had an underwhelming international performance over at Toronto. They want another crack at the internationals here in Champions.
Yeah, I mean, for RRQ, the stakes are very simple. Win and you are in champs, lose and you have no shot. This game is everything for RRQ. No more slow starts, no more bad performances. They need to be at 100% efficiency today.
Coach fist bumps up, and that means our game is about to begin. We're seeing the map beta once again, and we are starting on Icebox, a map that both of these teams have looked really, really good on. They've had that, positive win rate all throughout the group stages, all throughout the stage 2. So I wonder what is going to happen. I can be sure it's a banger, though.
I mean, it's a key matchup in every position. Both of the IGLs on the Sage. You've got the Jet head-to-head of Jemkin and Hyunmin, two of the best Jets that we have here in Pacific. Xfero versus Flashback on the Lurks, and Marco versus Monyet, which is the most wonky of the matchups. Monyet, Viper is totally not this guy's style, and Marco, he needs to turn around his performance, but he's been monstrous on the Viper. Keep an eye on this guy and his Lurks, particularly for DRX, starting here on this attacking side. He loves to get up tube, he loves to be walking through his orb in mid and causing all kinds of problems.
Yeah, he's dangerous around that mid area, but that's something I think RRQ have to be ready for. Xfero with that Killjoy util, I think a lot of that's going to fall to him to shut down that Lurk, and if they don't manage to stop that, I could see DRX really running away with this.
Now, though, you're seeing our predictions up. It's looking predominantly blue, but there are little sparks of gold here and there. Hey, Quack, high five, too.
Wow, the viewers massively disagree.
The viewers disagree with us quite heavily, and I can see why. RRQ, they're on a heater since yesterday. They want to keep running through with that momentum. It is mirror comps here, guys. Neither one of these teams feeling like they need to change anything, but I'll remind you, RRQ opted to take DRX to Icebox here when both of them have been successful. They're saying,
here we
are better at this comp, we are better at this map, and we're going to go 1-0 up here.
I think it's even more than that. It's saying our players are better than your players, directly head-to-head. They know this is going to be a mirror comp. They know what's happening. This is a lot of faith, a lot of trust in Crazy Guy, especially to be able to outcall their old IGL of Australia.
Yeah, it's gonna be a spicy, spicy match indeed. We're gonna find out if the comeback king of kings can pull this off, or if DRX seal the deal for them. This is for Champions Paris. We are heading into Icebox. Let's toss it on over to Komodo and Quack.
Yes, and we've got Komodo with a little bit of fancy bling around his neck as well, but they are that's absolutely right. This is Pacific Stage 1 winners versus Pacific Kickoffs winners, and now they have to put it all on the table for champs.
I don't know what to say for this series, everyone out there. Like, I've got so many words, but it's hard to find the right ones coming in towards this series, I think, because we are at a turning point in this one. RRQ, after yesterday's blistering performance, shutting down Gen G, it really makes you wonder, what are they going to come out with in today? How are DRX looking? Being able to sit back a little bit, but then having a shaky performance earlier as well, right? The veto, in my mind, a little bit wonky as well. RRQ, wanting to get out this Icebox, for example, it got banned in the series yesterday against them. But I also took couple of the other map points, and they've been shaky, right? That bind comp that they're coming out with, where they're getting pushed to OT against the first installment against DRX, where they had to figure that one out as well. Remember, with this Waylay coming on through, and then the Yoru and stuff, and the Neon, when you look towards Ascent that we get potentially later on. I mean, there's just so much different stuff that RRQ are trying to cook with in their heads at the moment, but for on this map, they have to reel it back a little bit. They've had destructive performances on this map already through this stage, right? Similarly to DRX, both of these teams have had extremely clean wins against the same two teams, and an extra performance against Global Esports in there as well. So it is kind of a fitting start on Icebox between DRX and RRQ.
Might be evenly matched, but to kick things off, we will have DRX straight into the A side, which is kind of open right now.
Yep, get that wall up, get the plant if you possibly can. Though 5 versus 5 retakes, again, we know RRQ absolutely happy to give you a bit of a battle in the scruff when it is a 5v5, so here we go.
Taking down the walls, looking for potential angles, but DRX staying disciplined. We'll be playing tight around the corners instead, especially with Hyunmin on this frenzy that hasn't really been sounded off just yet. But Jemkin up close and personal with a Sheriff of all things. I've got the screen going up, the wall going down just as Big Time loves the defuse getting stuck all the way through Jemkin. He's not letting go, and Monyet picks up the kills at the end too.
There's nothing that you can do there. The vertical wall, you want any sort of post-plant utility that is angled a little bit higher. It'll heat the wall, but that's not even the problem there. It's just hitting your shots. DRX not able to really collect upon that. Sharpies from Jemkin, Sharpies from Monyet. Those are the two players that are having the performances and the consistent factor when RRQ are doing some destructive things in the server. Great shots to come on out from them. And a pretty clean pistol kind of backs up my point that they're extremely happy to play in 5 versus 5 retakes.
Welcome,
Need
guys.
to see DRX going on for some earlier hunts on this attacking side. Even with Plant, though, opting to go for the full save. Not a lot of kills. Get the rifles in the next round.
Very slow and steady.
Yeah, we're just grouping up in towards B main. Got a bit of a fallback from Monyet. If you can somehow sneak away a Plant here as DRX, you'll take that as a small prize for the round. Gunman around yellow. Get very interested to see how him and Jemkin are going to navigate that space. Come big rifle rounds on attacking sides. Two players that are extremely powerful around that spot. But here we go. The Plant looking to be established. Some further positions to 9.
Yeah, RQ's not letting it up. Got Nano Swarms and the slow. Xfero even landing a couple of hot shots through. We got freeing around the corner of the wall.
Free gun for 2. Take that.
And now it's just flashback. He hears them above him, so he's hoping that they'll kind of drop in front of his face, but it's not really happening just yet. Needs to peek out and maybe get onto the spike. Doesn't spot anyone.
It is Lurker, right? So you do question a little bit where he'd be coming from. But Jemkin, straight shooting already.
Nice.
If we are getting like the top performance from RRQ that we've seen and the top performance of DRX that we've seen coming out as Alpha Group number 1 and number 2, it is going to be a mighty battle in this server. Series deserves 3. Series deserves brilliant scorelines, close scorelines, great battles.
Welcome, Oscar. How you
Heroic
going?
plays.
Yeah, all good, all good.
It's already shaping up to be just that. RRQ carrying on that form from yesterday, but right now it's the double Sheriff buy up.
Yeah, there's enough for some damage here from RRQ, that's for certain. Bulldogs as well, and the player stacking of 3 over at this A site, just leaving Cushy to his own devices in mid on the back of that turret, and of course Monyet over at B by itself. So you want to remove a little bit of this utility, give yourself some options as DRX. Something that we've seen from them in the history of this map as well is really just getting these Sage reses time and time again. I think it was like 3, nearly 4 that Estrella got out at a point in time, just maximizing those. For now, Marco has Monyet's number. Bit of a Viper diff in round number 3. But at the end of the day, it was only a Sheriff for Monyet. It is a bonus round to come through for RRQ.
Some bonus information for RRQ off of that death too, but not safe enough to cross through mid just yet. Which means the spike could go down rather simply.
And then you just throw whatever you want, really, at this one. You've got shock darts, you've got the slows to Crazy Guy. Can certainly try to get a little bit of a back yellow trap now that they start to pivot towards this site. And DRX extremely passive before getting that wall down and getting the plant. Maximizing Australia again. One away from the res.
Just looking to play off the angles.
There's the slow behind yellow, waiting for the shock darts. Standard combinations to go on through. Missing the mark a little bit. Marco will eat that one for dinner, but he should still look to find some desserts here.
Meanwhile, RRQ just waiting for the toxic screen to go down first, but the angle still being held true. Jemkin on the trade though. And they're bringing out the recon, but it's not quite landing and providing too much. DRX just holding down the angle still. Mako down by yellow. The spike beginning to go off though.
Gotta run. Gotta save these guns as DRX. You've already copped a bit of significant damage in this bonus round. Sphero will go down to the spike and you'll take 2 guns into the next round as DRX. I'm talking about these scenarios, guys. DRX coming into this series. They've played against RRQ. They've seen it time and time again. If they've done their homework and their review, they would know that RRQ are a squadron that loves to play retakes. They will get dirty. They will throw utility at you that you have not forced out from them. They will have their crosshairs at your face majority of the time. You have to be very aware in this attacking side for DRX what RRQ are doing on defense, and you've got to be extremely aware now as Jemkin brings up the operator as our biggest player with this boomstick in Pacific.
Leading with it too. Trying to mark down Nest or Belt as much as possible. You know, at the same time, you cannot afford Monyet dropping around yellow.
It's going to be very crucial for an opening battle here on both sides. I mean, Australia, if he gets an orb or something, he can get a resurrection up, but you just want to get a free opener from them, and they'll get it. Crazy guy, gone with the wind. The turret not protective enough. But that opening frag solidified in stone a minute to go for DRX to re-navigate the situations, but Xfero down through mid. That is so red by Marco. That is gorgeous timing.
Just knows that RRQ's going to get proactive with it. Jemkin still posted up on the A side, but now he's alone. Makes things a lot more doable, feels the pressure, and gets out with the tailwind.
Stray does have heal, remember, too, so he can give that over to Marco a little bit later on, but he's thrown caution in your heads as RRQ with his mid-spot position, and you're already having a save call for them. I mean, it's understandable. They're at a player deficit. It's not like they have an advantage coming in towards this retake. I'm talking about maximizing efforts as DRX. You have to hunt for the kills early on. They get the kills. Makes it a hell of a lot easier to try and close down a round.
There's Mako as well.
Get out of dodge. Hold the gun. Go for the hunt and find some damage when your team links up with you.
Yeah, DRX would be happy if they're able to take that operator away.
Yikes.
Now just noting Cushy's position. Jemkin trying to stay concealed as much as possible.
Well, a bit of a slower one for RRQ in this round. Maybe it's going to be a slower start for them as well, and they do need a bit of a marathon affair to get back in towards a map. Who knows? It's just a little bit of a drop in the water here. Dropping that round, holding on to the operator for Jemkin, so you can give it another go in the next round, but by the economy's sake for them, it's just going to be some upgraded pistols to back up that. Salvaged and saved over Phantom and Operator.
So hopefully being able to convert those into even more in the upcoming round, but otherwise, all eyes on Mako still with how effective he's being.
I mean, we saw his tweet a little bit earlier on, right?
Oh,
it was a passage, but to kind of recap it, let's just say I didn't do good, I need to do good, right?
He's doing good.
He's doing good so far, so it's going to be a boon for DRX if you've got Marco playing well. As I say that, not so good.
Spoke too soon. It went down of the poison cloud, and now that's a weapon picked up for RRQ.
Certainly can be. This is where things get a little bit more spicy. Got that operator, you got 2 rifles, you can start to get some damage in if you make a right call. Jemkin is on another postcode with that op over at B, however, and DRX have already silently crept in towards this site. Now known with the wall, establishing the plant.
RRQ take down the wall again, just as they did in the pistol.
Was seen crossing behind this wall by Crazy Guy, who just picks up a kill. They know that Freeing is stuck here. Confirmed by the drone.
So pushing up closer now is Monyet. It's going to be Xfero out from screens. They fan out across both sides. Estrella tries to play sneaky, drops down, but Xfero just turns back in.
What am I talking about though, Quack, here when there's a player advantage? RRQ are going to find a round. It is a night and day difference that you need to close the blinds on right now. DRX falter in the beginning. Marco shut down, weapon stolen, and then from there, it's shots being collected by RRQ. Its position's known. I highlighted they knew where freeing was, and then it's strength in numbers. It's a flawless conversion, pretty much. Just only losing Crazy Guy. But you steal the guns, you back up your money, you reclaim the lead. Got to see more from Hyunmin to be the tip of the spear from DRX now on this attacking side, as we have a little bit more of a split approach from DRX and a bit of a more backing spot over at this B side for RRQ.
Especially with the op lines being held too. The garage.
Yeah, if you're not droning that out as freeing, which you just used already, then you're kind of incentivized not to go to that B site. You're also looking at the Hunter's Fury and the pit angle here potentially for them, but you know there's a lockdown for Xfero. How do you want to approach this as DRX? Because when you think about successive scenarios for RRQ, again, happy to give you the A side. Happy to play the retake. We see it again. I'm a broken record in saying that, but folks, it's true. They're going to look to do it again. A top plant, baiting out the ults.
Oh, Hunter's Fury for
exchange
lockdown.
on both sides, and shock darts going on in.
Now we've got the recon RRQ. Like you've mentioned, looking for the brawl. Got the res coming in.
Can he get back in the pit? Yes, he can.
Oh!
Very required here, I feel like, for DRX.
These are around on top of 410 and shuts down Xfero. Position revealed, and he repositions as well. Monyet getting taken down. And RQ look to surround the site. They managed to isolate Mako. Now Hyunmin on towards the corner, trying to play for time as best as possible. Gets another kill, dashes out. And at that point, Crazy Guy has to step into the crosshairs. 4K for Hyunmin.
Said you got to have Hyunmin activate in a round such as that, and he absolutely delivers, doesn't he? The lockdown doesn't get destroyed by the Hunter's Fury, but they manage to get out of it and then slip back into the pit as Marco. And a sneaky snake he certainly was in that round to at least try to offset things and assist. Jemkin at the top of the screens. I saw Monyet get up there as well. A couple of angles in that post plant. You're not really expecting too much from the looks of it as DRX. But they hold true to bounce back. Equalize 3-3. Go at it again with another buy around from both the sides. Crazy Guy down to the stinger. And Hyunmin, without a rifle of his own, just the blades. Looking to slice and dice. Me Quack yet again. You're putting a lot of a premium on Jemkin's shoulders once more with that operator.
Yeah, it's just not really in the right spot at the moment. Crazy Guy knowing to watch out for mid, because Mako has been quite the menace.
Seeing no overextensions though from RRQ currently. A lean towards the A site once more. DRX forgetting that B exists in its entirety time and time again when they think that there's an operator in play.
What are you talking about? It's only A site.
Take flight.
Kidding, of course. But you're down to 50 seconds now. Got to make a move soon.
The longer that you wait as DRX, the longer that you let RRQ sniff around the map and set things up over at this site. The shock darts are still there.
Got alarm bot by mid now.
30 seconds left.
Beginning to make a move though.
Freeing has util, got the recon, got a shocky, but the wall comes out. Ultimate timing from Crazy Guy there. 20 seconds. You got to go in as DRX. You're taking too long.
Oh, Nanostorm's getting shut down too. The toxic screen finally falls, and you think that that's the go signal for DRX, looking for the corner for the plant, but it's Nanostorm's as well. 10 seconds. Destroyer sticks it, but at what cost? 2 players down. Spike out in the open. Screen comes back, and you're looking to work off the utility, but RQ has other ideas. Elevated shots though! And it's Cushy and Monyet who are taken down. Crazy Guy, he's way too low. Can't really flush himself out of position. Now it's just Xfero and Jemkin to shoot themselves out of this position. But Mako has other ideas too. Continuing to keep Jemkin in contention. Jemkin pushes and gets the kill. Tailwinds into the spike to get it just in time for the defuse.
Oh boy, that one gets close, but that one is on a nice edge, 0.66. And the round is won for RRQ. Thought it got a little bit dicey when those kills start to be coming in from DRX. I mean, it's a 3 versus 5 when you're looking to start to get that plant down as well, narrow margins here, it does go in. Kills collected from DRX, but I mean, both players going for the reload at the end of this one for Jemkin. Taking the right angles, taking the right names and numbers. Marco can't get it done. The tail end literally only gathered by Jemkin getting 2 more kills there to refresh it and pop it to get back on the defuse.
Reese,
No
how
tailwind,
are
no
ya?
round. These are narrow margins here in this series.
Could you imagine if, regardless, it will be DRX onto this half buy. They are just dashing into the A site. It's not quite open though because Crazy Guy is holding the off angle.
It's the Singer's Rush, it's DRX recognizing, gotta go fast, gotta get a little bit more Hedgehog action. And well, Sonic is just falling over his feet at the moment, it feels like. That's denial of the spike plan, it's denial of a lot of
close
things
game,
on this
that's for
A
sure.
site. And now it's a 4 versus 2. You're gonna be sniffed out by that drone. And Freeing and Marco have to bring out some vintage plays here to clutch this one.
Still looking to stick the spike anyway, but now Freeing's down to half HP.
It's a good shock dart from Pushy, that's for sure.
And then the sprayed shot from Monyet as Mako tries to cross, just freeing left at 50 HP. The full force of RRQ all around the site. You spray frantically, but you will be met with Cushy's knuckles at the end of the round.
Oh, that's another one for RRQ, extending a little bit of the lead now. We've always been, you know, within 1, within 2, keeping it close. Necessary round for RRQ so they don't get reset on their economy, but that was the lesser buy from DRX anyways. Trying to get Hyunmin ahead of the curve, trying to open up the site, make some advancements for the squad. One of the higher weapons getting shut down in trades, and the Stinger's not able to do too much in the end. Timeout to be coming on through as well from a DRX, you would assume here. Just before getting in towards their proper rifle
First time
rounds.
out.
Both of these teams definitely needing to maximize and give yourself as much chances as you possibly can. Do not want to see, because I'll get angry, teams holding high timeouts, not using them when we're seeing the same thing over and over, not working. No real adjustments.
Not yet anyway. RQ, meanwhile, keeping on top of it all. They're starting to get a little bit more proactive to check. But at some point, you would hope that DRX maybe tries to challenge the B site, because that has been, like you mentioned before, relatively ignored. So Op's still in play for Jemkin.
At least they won't be ignorant of it. That's the thing
Okay.
though, right? DRX gonna know that the B site they've not seen anything for a little bit.
There we
You can
go.
definitely change up your approach, get your drone in, get a little bit closer. If you can push Jemkin off the operator line, it's hard to make him fall back a little bit, but there will be a bit more backing up from Monyet. And again, in the same sentence, Jemkin, Monyet together. They're not on double duelists, but it's a scary duo.
Deploying drone.
Oh, I think he's just been tagged through.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Drone protected as well, so Jemkin somewhat concealed.
Oh, I feel like if Marco just put a pixel out of place, he would have been removed. Oh, he's just dispatched of him. Settle down, though. Monyet around the corner, and Marco figures it out. Maybe trying to bite off more than he can shoot. Makes you a little bit antsy. His ambition there. Crazy Guy, one away from the resurrection. Pills kick, gets a kill. Could potentially bring him back up. But the A site now, overwhelmed. There's the res.
Enough of a check. Cushy also from screens. That's 2 kills now. He goes back in and hunkers down for a third, but Estrella denies. Crazy Guy, though, looking to deny this potential. He hears the res going through and finds the target. Monyet arriving on the crime scene. Crazy Guy flicks upwards. And now it's just Mako left. No spike in the round.
30 seconds
And the res, you would assume you want to give yourself as much advantage as you can. You're going to get Xfero back on up. It's just a body. When the res from Australia hits the floor. Marco, 1 versus 3. No access to the pit. He'd need 2 kills and then bring it in a 1 versus 1. It's going to be hard. Just need the angles,
Whoa.
need the crosshair placement.
Still, though, you can bet that RQ's not going to give it to him one by one. Just trying to check for information currently, and Xfair will be
They'll
the
do
one
it.
to put him down into the ground.
Feel like he hits the harder one in this battle against Jemkin on that operator. You can't get the ones in the end. Pressure amounts in the 1 versus 3. The heart beats fast. Operator to be retrieved before getting the defuse. And RRQ will extend the lead. They secure the half no matter what. They are looking for extra rounds on this defensive side now. When there's no lockdown or Hunter's Fury in sight for RRQ, they have to have in the back of their minds too that they're both available on the flip side, on the side of DRX, who you'd expect have to kind of invest them in this next round to keep this one within the realms of tying it up. I mean, I was going to say too, the barrier wall that comes out from Crazy Guy, I mean, you've planned it in a way that you can't really even deny the spike. Because of that wall, it's just rough scenes for Marco.
That's a hell of a contest between Crazy Guy and Stray as well.
Now maybe it's rough scenes for Marco, calling for some rotations already. A little bit more of a stampede from DRX in this lesser buy towards the B site. I'm talking about the ultimate game. Forgetting that the credits are almost gone for DRX in this round. They get the space, and already you have RRQ here.
Potential utility to toss out, again denying spike plant.
I feel like it's got to be an angle that they need to get a little bit further into this site. They can't just plant and escape.
Oh. Tried to push up for it, planting down at the wall as well, but Xfair just spam.
Do love this deep wall when they want to try and get a bit of a wrap around the site, but now that it's just been made redundant, you kind of can't force the issue now. There's no flank to be seen. RRQ do not need to do so. They know they've got strength in numbers. They know they've got better weaponry. They know they've got chip damage. Speaking of Xfero, need some bandages for that wound, and Crazy Guy is quick on it.
Still okay. You've planted freeing back into yellow. Maybe some potential damage.
30 seconds left.
Consolation damage that you would be happy with. Otherwise, into the A site.
If you're trying to get an
Who do we
angle
think's
back
gonna
into
win?
a round and you've just
They're
gone for a
both
lockdown
very
play,
good
that
teams.
slow orb that comes from Crazy Guy landing there stops
feel
you
like
jumping up
DRX
on top of
should
flanks.
win.
That is nerd. And I
But right
love
now,
it.
RRQ are doing real well.
Having the macro and the micro plays, and right now just Monyet, he will burst, getting all three in a volley of bullets. Flawless picked up by
And
RRQ.
it is their map pick,
That's a good one
so
for them. Confirming
that's
the lead
pretty
at
good.
the half no matter what now, and DRX will be getting the guns back in. They want to try and make this one 7-5 if at all possible. But what do they look to do? Change it up, shut out time and time again at this little B pop on the lesser weapons that they go there. When they get the rifles back in play, they're trying to bully their way into the A site. Are they just going to try and do that again or not? 5 rounds out of the past 6 for RRQ, and 4 of them by defuse.
Successful retakes. Still controlling the lines on the map with this op still.
Drone spotting Marco down for the count, mid overwhelmed, A site. Scary with the operator here from Jemkin. The lockdown is invested. Gonna have to be respected.
Yeah, you know that he's alone, but look at Crazy Guy still diving in to toss in a slow orb. Still with the lockdown, you've managed to swarm around the site, maybe looking to get the spike down as soon as possible.
Really good utility usage, just combining the slow orbs with all the mollies coming on in. Do you expect Hyunmin on this corner? Cushy, Monyet ahead of the curve. Xfero and Hyunmin. This is falling to pieces, and flashback. He falters too. It's another flawless
Wow,
from
RRQ doing so well.
This defensive strength of theirs, unshakable.
Not a single bit, Komodo. I mean, that was a round where they had guns up as well. Thought to get the spike down, but RRQ just tosses in all that utility, holds for the angles, pushes in.
It's great. I mean, there's a reason why this map is just such a strength for RRQ. I mean, I'd like to say it's a strength for DRX as well, right? Miracom, they've had really great scorelines throughout their play in this stage too. A Team Secret win, 13-4, Nongshim 13-5. RRQ did the same, 13-4 to Team Secret. Better against Nongshim, 13-3. They just have an absolute read against you in this map. And now as the last round comes in play, Jemkin has the Outlaw. Thinking there's an operator on the floor somewhere, but Cushy currently holding it. They're going to swap it up, get the rifles back in hand. And Cushy, Jemkin, full. Okay. DRX have go into the A side finally.
Now it's just Xfair on the corner with the Odin. It's a little bit too heavy to go in for the wide swing. That will be Monyet, as the sole survivor. Knows that there's at least one target around the left, but can't quite convert it over. Flawless now picked up at the last round of the first half for DRX.
It's been a while between drinks though, that's for sure. DRX, I dare say they are not going to be happy with a 4-8 halftime scoreline on this map. Getting red, getting some advantages even in here in first kills, but just not able to close a lot of those key rounds. Gotta make it manageable though, gotta make it work. Gotta get the pistols second round, look for the bonus, and if not, have some really good players on this defensive side. Echo what has just been delivered to you.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Certainly hope that would be the game plan. Again, with Estrella having been on RRQ before.
I don't know how much stock I put in that though anymore, right? Because we just see elevation levels coming through from RRQ, figuring out what works for them themselves, changing things up, trying to force this waylay play with Neons or with Yorus, which in honesty, the comps that they do feature with the double duelists do look a bit questionable. Well, there's like 1 win, 4 loss record, something like that. It's something that they want to play, sure. I mean, who am I to say? I don't shoot in the server.
But at least for this map, thinking as to what RRQ could potentially pull off, having been the one to select it as well in the first place.
I mean, in this sort of series, if we don't get close scorelines and it's a kind of a blowout, you know, if RRQ continue with it, they weathered through the bit of the raid boss in Genji yesterday, and if they come out cleanly here, then they damn well earn that position. And we'd say farewell to Gen G's chances of getting into Champs 2 with a victory here from RRQ, but DRX not out in a kerfuffle of scores and maps and rounds and all that sort of stuff. Into the B site though, quick plant from RRQ.
And you've already arrived onto the scene, but with all the walls and everything, now you're looking to take kills and fights around yellow and green. Jemkin getting tagged up. Cushy will trade. Nanoswarms to delay somewhat. You've got the Poison Cloud going in again as well. Take a look at the back of the map though, because Monyet is on a long journey up around, but still Estrella sticking it all the way through. There's 2 walls sandwiched in.
They're just into a meat grinder. That is not going to work out, unfortunately, for Australian Flashback. You can't block all of the bullets there with bodies. You're just going to die. And that's the pistol round over to RRQ. Yet again, they find both of them in this series, and they elevate their pistol performances against a DRX who are second bottom in pistols this stage. It has not been a strength of theirs. That is going to be a potential nail, getting closer to being flush with the coffin. Double digits around the corner for RRQ come this round. You would expect just the classics from DRX. But it is patience. Leave no stone unturned. Expect the unexpected. Expect DRX to potentially be a little bit tricky. But eventually the jig will be up and RRQ will make their decision, seeing no overplay at A, no waltz down mid.
Here.
And if you go towards B, you're going to meet with Marco.
Placing swarm grenade.
And with just that classic, go together in numbers. Exactly what they're going to do.
Mako still looking for a consolation prize, if anything, but the drone, as well as the player, will spot him out. Backs off into sight. Maybe look to play around the snake bite.
Scott Monyet having a field day over at the A site too. Call the audible. Rotate back on over there, and Freeing's going to miss the timing too. Being out-called, being outplayed in this round. Yes, it is just the pistols, but we need to see better macro from DRX come the next round with the guns.
Jemkin just saw Freeing as well.
They're just noting the one, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, you'd assume.
You might expect a player close by, so you're just communicating that to the team.
I would honestly just say DRX have all 5 go up with the spike here and do not give any ulti orbs over towards RRQ. She's getting closer to that Hunter's Fury. You do not want to permit him a way to get that online.
Oh boy, DRX.
Yeah, they're not really playing any forward positions. I think they recognize the situation. They just don't want to give any frags over, which is absolutely fine. RRQ kind of know that as well. Just the pistol for Kushi. They've traded guns. He can hunt.
He's going in for it. We'll crouch down and flick onto the second
And
one.
he gets his Hunter's Fury with that. That's the worst case scenario for DRX.
God.
That's the one thing that you don't want on the back of that eco round.
You feel for DRX off the loss of that. The 3 of them will go down to the spike, but then you will have Kushi sitting happily.
You are getting outdone at the moment as DRX. You need to just have a blessing right now bestowed upon you to get back into this map. You need to do an RRQ from yesterday on Sunset. Surely one would think that 10-4 is easier than 10-2.
Hey, RRQ has suffered a 12-3 before. Just saying, I know.
Yes, yes, they have. That is short, yes. Different stakes, but I mean,
happening.
it puts them in the position that this series here is must win for champs. Had they won that previous series, they'd have more points and it would be a better scenario. Anywho, that's behind us in Whoop Whoop land. Now we got a rifle round for DRX to see if they're going to be able to get this round, get number 5. More spread around the map, droning out, spotting nothing. Tube looked after. Rifles very present for RRQ. And around the corner.
It's Mako.
Oh, and Mako
It
falls.
was a way early snake bite, so a bit of panic, and it settles in. The rest of DRX might rotate over, but right now RRQ's in control.
Shock darts, slows, Hunter's Fury, Nano, post-plant days.
Ooh.
Okay, a little kill from the flank though. It's a bit of pressure. Freeing will come back in through the middle, and RRQ will be a little bit paranoid as well. Still though, Spike continues to tick away. Crazy guy gets sussed out. So a bit more responsibility on for Jemkin to at least break down the wall, but it doesn't quite go through. Hunter's Fury tracks on over, and you've got Xpero coming out with the flank now. Spots out a couple more targets and looks to play around the time, but Flashback crouches in, gets the kill, Gunman sticks the defuse, DRX are back on the board.
Oh,
That was
they get
crazy.
through the Hunter's Fury and all the extra utility. Xpero tries to lob out that Nano, a little bit of a commitment to the fight. You want to get them off it, and by the position at the end of Kushi too, you can't get out of Shock Dart. It's already been half defused. He had 2 of them available. I'm thinking to myself, Kushi doesn't shy away from playing a Sova agent. Thought to myself that he's going to have these lineups as well, but just away from things in the garage. Very well protected by Flashback. Needing to dig deep for that 4K. But it's job not done just yet. Guns are plenty again from RRQ. Getting aggressive. We never saw this from DRX. I mean, from RRQ, sorry. They didn't need to. So the fact that DRX are going for it, some signs of life.
RRQ aware though. Will stay safe away from it. Now thinking back to go back through into B site potentially.
Well, the Outlaw actually going to be quite interesting to see for Xpero here too, right? Flashback, Mako, and Freeing. 1 shot available, and you will die to that gun. A minute to go. RRQ now getting closer towards this A site.
Freeing. Just trying to watch for the angles while the rest of RRQ continue to push up. Straight trying to play slow against them. But Jemkin gets ahead. Elevation though, and Heerman will surprise Jemkin.
You're going to have to get down off that angle. Now a lot of this utility starts to come in. You know it's going to be an A ending from RRQ. Very far forward with their forces. Crazy guy can't get a res out here. Firing a kill.
Left.
Needing to push up, but it's not quite happening just yet. There we go.
You will not
Res in.
kill my ally.
20 seconds, 4v4.
And DRX continue to dump utility just to stall and prevent them from going through. The wall comes up though, and Hillman looks to get ahead of it.
10 seconds.
More angles, no spike just yet. Crazy guy trying to stick it now, but he's stuck in a 1v3. The angles not supporting. He will get off just in time for 1 more kill, but after that, the ropes play, and it's gonna be Mako dumping down onto him.
I mean, the defuse does come down, but really, what does that do for RRQ? Retake's looking good for DRX. Everybody getting a piece of the pie. Everyone hitting some shots as well. from Hyunmin to Marco, and a collective effort. Getting what they need to do in the round to keep holding on and reset the economy as well of RRQ. Now I do wonder, 4 rounds by the wayside. It'd be timeout territory if RRQ lose their next gun round, and the best chance for DRX to start to come back into this map on this defensive side. Party mix buy here to come in from RRQ now. Outlaw again present, and still worrisome for Marco for freeing. Cannot give options over to these long lines that Xfero, you would assume, will play from the belt with. Silent drop on the turret. Again, just creeping up to this A site. Estrella jiggle peeking from a deeper spot and freeing droning to secure some information, but nothing close. Too deep of a drone. Nothing confirmed. RRQ take the space. Setting up for a quicker pop into this site.
Sorry, 1 sec, chat.
Couple of warning shots though. Just to bait the utility out quite early on. Slow orbs and everything. And RQ waited out. Ooh, crazy guy. It's Xfero and he gets a shot through. Cushy now chiming in. And all of DRX begin to fan out. They're open targets for RRQ to puncture them. Just Hyunmin.
Not the gun that you want, by the way, too. An operator 1 versus 3.
Oh, he's gonna have to keep trying anyway. Stuck in a
Drone.
terrible position. Spotted out. Pulls out the knives to try to get away.
You just gotta save here. You just have to save. That is a blunder for DRX in its entirety. A deep drone from freeing, not confirming how close they are, playing outside of the attacking side nest. Had that been, you know, a maze drone instead, could go deep, could reveal the information. You're getting up close and personal. I mean, I'm looking at the spot, playing from back dice from Marco, I think it was. Maybe it was Estrella, can't exactly remember. The point in play, someone was spotted on the rope behind the screens coming over through. Xfero, across. Recognizing the team is very close. Too many numbers already getting in towards the site. I mean, there's just too much space given over to RRQ there. Too much space that they capitalize upon. Catch it in the replays as well. Look how close all the kills are in the site, right? This here, it was Estrella, indeed. He was the one that would have spotted them out on the rope just behind that wall. They get on towards top 410. And they have 3 members, essentially, that can peek the same angle together. There's no way you're really winning that duel, barring just a immaculate spray transfer and whiffages to come through from RRQ. I'm talking about if you're losing your next rifle round as RRQ, a timeout to come out. Well, how about they just Thrifty and DRX need a discussion, dropping their second timeout now?
Certainly was not expecting that to go through, but RRQ managed to pull it out of the bag. One more loss and it will be RRQ up to map point on their map pick.
Don't even really want to think about the next map just yet, right? It's full focus for these teams.
All right, we're
In
back.
this one here, you have a chance to get to champions with a victory here. DRX, the team with a caveat if they lose. But they need the planets to align for that one for sure. For RRQ. A taste at Toronto now, looking for champs after yesterday's performance. And so far so good on map number 1 of their own. Can they close it
Right here.
easily,
Right
quickly? Or do we get a little bit more meat to this map?
Meat is definitely what DRX is hoping for, firing off an op shot now just to scare off the Indonesian squad.
Oh, this time over on the A side as well, getting a little bit more forward with freeing and with Estrella. Trying to confirm a bit of utility there. Destruction of the turret. Flashback removed. And an operator shot from Hyunmin missed as well.
Damn.
You would have loved for them to be aware. Now just getting shut down as soon as they peek across. We got the res coming through though.
Really good timing with that Nano Swarm lineup to destroy the turret and just get in immediately. And now Marco on the bottom of this one-way smoke.
I didn't know that the Nanoswarm would do that, but I guess it does.
Bail him out, just has to
You know,
run
orb
away.
shape. The
Gonna have to
damage.
be a freeing Hunter's Fury angle to just throw some wonkiness in this round.
Oh
he's
no!
Missed it
The
as
first
well.
beam!
And the second and the third, no damage.
Now RQ just sit pretty with the spike planted. Got some utility as well. Snake Bite, Shock Dart, a Nano Swarm.
Australia still does have this wall and a single slow with a
Ooh.
shocky, with a recon, and with a wild shot onto Xfero.
You will not kill
And
my
then the rest
ally.
coming back through, but Mako just swings wildly across. Now RRQ
Nice.
trying to hold up around yellow. Jemkin, couple of shots, but has to hunker down for a bit more. Another
Oh.
support kill, and it's gonna be Cushy, who brings the
Damn,
round
let's go
up. It's
RRQ.
RRQ to map point.
Match
Oh, they get it done yet again. When they're into the B site and they're in a post-plant position, it doesn't really matter that Xfero loses his life. The resurrection is there. They break the first chunk of the barrier, get an angle, get some eyes on the spike. And yes, there's operator shots and collective kills from DRX, but it is just not enough. I highlighted earlier, I want to see what Hyunmin can do around yellow, what Jemkin can do around yellow. And he's delivered there. Is that the decisive blow to come through from RRQ? Are they going to close this map in a really convincing style?
Oh,
That is the first one done.
could very well be a lot more kills as well. The
Australia.
writing's in the sand.
Getting out the wall, noted by the dart, freeing position here too.
run.
They just quickly deal with it.
Lockdown for lockdown.
And then Crazy Guy to get shut down. Some legs in the race for DRX as they back off away out of this range, but still, then will be RQ pushing up.
They got 2 kills. That is absolutely enormous for RRQ. They've got so much time on the clock, they can settle a little bit. But hello, Sunshine. 4 players detained. Marco on a hunt with flashback, but they can't go too far forward anymore.
Spike down. Oh, still trying to flush Mako out of position. He sits in the snake bite way too low.
And he slithers on out. That is so lucky. The spike is down.
You just wait off the toxic screen as RRQ.
30 seconds.
Oh, and there they go. Cloudburst for cover. The whole team pushes on up. Mako with flashback though, up with
Ooh,
elevation.
oh.
Xfero, Mako to play off contact.
Wow.
DRX hanging by a thread, but they survive.
Oh, that thread is there, but they've got the scissors at the ready. RRQ, it comes so close
That's so
in that
close.
one. I get the idea to push, to go forward, to contest in that lockdown, get some kills, put yourself in better favor, but a slight overcommitment. 3 seconds and they're still deep in towards the site before the lockdown pops. Catching 4, giving a slight little blessing over towards DRX, but it's the shots that needed to be found from them there. Marco flashback holding 5 to go on this comeback of 6.
Deploying drone.
It's early days, but that's the way. Jemkin down, traded for freeing. We're swapping agent for agent.
Oh, and it's a shot from Crazy Guy all of a sudden too.
Hyunmin gone. No res available on either side too, so Jet for Jet, Sova for Sova. And now,
Okay.
Killjoy for Killjoy.
Just going in for the brawls, I guess.
Talk about a mirror match.
Estrada still looking for the timing on this wall, but with RQ, there's a whole firing squad marking down positions. It's gonna be a
Always
little
wanted-
bit tougher to deploy your utility. They just continue to push into him. He gets one, Mako trades. Now it's a 1v1.
Spike down
Crazy
A.
Guy has self-heal as well. Marco does not. Does he invest the pit here, Quack? That's the question. You need to give yourself a lifeline here, but Crazy Guy.
Laser around the corner. Surely Mako anticipates it.
Just expecting him to push for Crazy Guy to make the first move.
Mako gets close enough.
Ooh, the split view. Look at this, isn't you?
All right, he's fallen on back. Marco, time ticking. Of
Oh.
course, not half, not tapped, clearing every corner that he possibly can.
Crazy Guy spots him. Oh, he's so low. 5 HP and Mako has to make a move. That's when Crazy Guy strikes and
Damn.
RRQ
Let's
close
go.
out the first map in style. It's 13-7.
Very, very convincing performance
Well
from
done.
RRQ, especially in that first half, right? Lion's share of rounds coming on through. I mean, they could have ended it a bit cleaner. 8-4, still a really, really good scoreline from them, but I thought we were looking, you know, down the barrel of like a 9-3 when that one round comes through from DRX at the very end of the half before the switch up. And RRQ collecting both pistols in this series and a gorgeous amount of rifle rounds as well leads in for a very convincing icebox some very convincing calling from Crazy Guy. Yet again, with the way this team are positioning around the map, getting dirty in the duels, they have each other's back. We saw it yesterday. They are continuing, albeit, dare I say it, to be Korean Slayers here in VCT Pacific.
We still might have a couple more maps to go before we confirm that statement, but right now, certainly on this icebox, RRQ are proving to be just that. You saw it with Crazy Guy and the calling, and how that entire first half played through.
Yeah, they're very cold with it here on the Frozy map of Icebox, but we're going to change things up. We're going to add a little bit of spice. Corrode is around the corner, one of the newer maps, the newer map, into the pool. And it was a map that DRX first came out with. They were bold with their choice against Gen G. They looked lost in that installment. Have they learned from them? Sure, let's call it that. But now their journey may be out of their hands. One more map for RRQ. Let's send it to the desk to see what they think.
RRQ managed to take Icebox from DRX. It looks like it took a little while for DRX players to warm up a little bit. They were starting to get some ground in the later half, in the later rounds. However, RRQ, their lead was just way too ahead for them to catch up.
Yeah, I think the first half really decides this. Honestly, I'm quite surprised that we saw DRX start on that attacker side. In my mind, in this mirror composition with the Sage, it is a defender-sided map. You're so good at those retakes, so I was surprised to see that. That coupled with that double pistol, I think was too much for DRX.
You can see the post plans, very difficult for either one of these teams to be very successful converting, but RRQ had the better of the two on the attacking side. DRX, you really want to see them be able to try to convert some more of those post plans. It is very hard, of course, to deal with the Sage retaking and the wall going up. Stopping some of those retakes on this map is very difficult, and it was a key success factor for RRQ. The amount of rounds on defense that these guys just charged back into the site and won all of the duels, it was incredible. And you see it right there on your screen. I mean, Cushy has been a big question mark for this RRQ squad, but this was the map that was needed. Mentioning yesterday, in that lower bracket game, Cushy on the first map went completely missing. Today, it's a different story from him. He just drops 300 ACS on the Sova, and he's back to that kickoff form that made him a potential Rookie of the Year candidate.
Yeah, absolutely. Cushy, definitely the hero for RRQ on this map. And I think on the side of DRX, you kind of felt their confidence really crumble. It wasn't that high to begin with. They knew they were coming off of a really, really bad loss to Talon. Suddenly here in this map, they took a while to get going, and you could really see how like one shot, just the first few seconds of that round, they were too scared to actually fight back. They weren't taking duels that they otherwise would.
I mean, RRQ are the team coming in with all of the momentum after their win yesterday, and now they're only one map away from going to Champions Paris. And not only does this knock DRX out of the playoffs, it gives Gen G that one final kick when they're already down, and that you rule them out of Champs qualification.
Yeah, it's all connected at this point. Each team is affecting another team, but we really do have to give it to RRQ because we have some highlights here on the side of Cushy because of how powerful he was in this map. He was just really owning it. He was feeling it.
Yeah, absolutely. He came up absolutely clutch for RRQ on the Sova here. You can see a number of these post-plant situations where he's able to multi-frag, because think about what the Sova does for you. You're throwing out a drone, people are scaling out in front of you, or you're darting on into the site, and then you're kind of the guy in the middle of the pack, both on defense and attack, completing these retakes. And when you're as sharp as this, when you're a real shooter in these post plants, sitting back yellow, you're coming out rafters and you're multi-fragging, winning every duel. That's where he's going to be putting up numbers, and he was good for every single one of those situations.
Yeah, I mean, now is the perfect time to see Cushy back playing in insane form. Remember at the start of the year just how good he was, but stage 2 has not been good for him. This has been his worst stage of his rookie year. We've been talking about it on this desk. When is he going to come back? When are we going to see prime Cushy again? And this game was it.
Well, yeah, he's going to come back when it matters the most.
Yeah.
For this match versus DRX, Cushy definitely the MVP of that map. Now, I think on the side of RRQ as well, you could really see the complete opposite. If DRX did lose a lot of that confidence, you saw RRQ, even though they were down, they weren't afraid to actually just still go forward. And I think it was really spearheaded by Crazy Guy, who,
He played great.
living up to his name, by the way, he is like, no, I'm on the stage, I will take this duel, and I'll take 3 more if I have to.
On the stage is where I wish there was a microphone. I wish you guys at home could hear how loud he is, how assertive he is in this leadership role. He is consistently being the loudest voice on RRQ, driving the force, and it's not even just like, hey guys, let's go A, it's literally like, let's go right side, let's swing together. Yeah. He's calling the swing timings, he's calling the post plan, he's telling people to be disciplined. He is directing the entire macro game at every single point in the round and putting frags together on the board. Do you have any idea how taxing that is on your nervous system to be switched on at every second of the round?
He is micromanaging every single thing, and he's putting up the numbers as well. You really have to give it to him, the beast from the East. He is definitely the game changer, I feel, for RRQ here. Now we are going into the second map. It is going to be Corrode. I wonder if this means DRX can manage to make that comeback.
Yeah, so DRX have chosen Corrode into this series. We saw RRQ play this yesterday, comp swapping to be that double duelist. DRX know this, but it's RRQ gonna change it? Are they gonna go back? I mean, this is a team that are unpredictable.
Yeah, to summarize this, I mean, DRX, they comp swapped. You saw that initial comp go horribly against Gen.G in the opener, but that was early days on Corrode. This second comp went a lot better for them. They got a dub for RRQ. Both Corrode and Ascent is similar stories for me. They can't decide on a comp. They're not quite comfortable with their playstyle. They continue to change it up. They've landed on a winner yesterday, a very dominant win on Corrode with this double duelist comp. They're going to start out defense first, and DRX is going to be aware of that. They've already watched the film. They've already watched the tape. They know what they're going to expect from RRQ, so it's really just a question of, with this single duelist comp that they're running, they've got a lot of util. It's a bit of a slower comp from DRX, who are going to have to start on this attacking side. Are they going to be able to shut down the waylay on these info lines? You know, Chemkin on these off angles, Monyet sliding at you with the set plays that the Neon is going to be running it. Because as you're moving through the map, you're going to be disrupted. RRQ is going to get in your face, and if you can't deal with that, I'm sorry, but you're going to be out of the playoffs here in Pacific, and RRQ is going to champions.
Yeah, you got to wonder if yesterday's match, you know, revealed a lot, and maybe Gen.G did DRX a favor here by letting RRQ just lay out their cards. And when it comes to prep, you know that DRX really does do their homework, and they're going to expect every single card that RRQ managed to play yesterday, so is a change coming in?
Yeah, they may have been able to prep, but that's not my biggest issue for DRX today. My biggest issue for DRX today is that they're flat. They're not showing up to this game in the form that they need. Icebox was the perfect example of that. You've seen them dominate Icebox in 2 of these maps when they're playing assertively. They're trusting their game plan. You see them flying into the site on the attacking side. Wall goes up. Yeoman's getting entries everywhere. Marco's on the lurk. Where was that on Icebox? If these players don't switch on and they're not this assertive, quick kind of pace team that makes these snappy decisions and this perfect synchronization with each other, then they're just going to get rolled over by RRQ with the double duelist here.
I mean, RRQ just have so much momentum. They must feel like they were chosen to run this lower bracket at this point after what happened yesterday. But you're totally right. I think now DRX's backs are truly against the wall. They have to win this map too if they want to keep rolling into the playoffs. Otherwise, Champs qualification gets very tricky and you're not in control of your own destiny anymore.
No.
Definitely. Again, this series is so important because the winner of this qualifies to Champions Paris. And it looks as though RRQ, they are just that much further ahead than DRX at this point. But this is Corrode. This is going to be DRX's map pick.
It is. RRQ have opted to start out on the defensive side. They want to put the wall up, but, you know, maybe not necessarily just play a traditional defense. They want to get aggressive with this double duelist. They want to take their fate into their own hands and qualify for Champions Paris with a win on their opponent's map pick here.
DRX also playing what we would expect from them, and I have to highlight Flashback here. Normally it's the job of the Sentinel to slow down these duelists, but he's going to have a very hard time. They can get up over that wall, move fast through his razor vines. I need to see him sharp. He has to put bullets in the head of this double duelist.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep an eye on Crazy Guy as well. This guy was clutching round after round on this map yesterday.
Oh, RRQ, they can feel it. It is so close. And for DRX, they need to make this comeback. If they have any chance at all, this could be for Champions Paris. We are stepping into Corrode with Komodo and Quack.
looking to spice things up with something more corrosive on this map. Let's see if DRX will indeed give us the comeback that they so are looking for.
Oh, well, they are certainly on the back foot, aren't they? Not even a real close scoreline on Icebox. Outmaneuvered
All right.
in pretty much
Let's
every
go.
turning point by RRQ. I'll even add to the fact that Jemkin and
It
Monyet
is
were bottom
DRX's map pick.
for RRQ. That says a statement that they
Alright,
still come away
let's
with a
go.
scoreline such as that. So Corrode right now, DRX have a lot to do starting on this attacking side. Up through mid, at least for now, but a lot of bullets peppered their way.
Yeah, so exposed. The relay bolting, collapsing into them. Still, though, you've got the paranoia sent up by Mako and a decent shot from Estrella to try to hold things back. Hyunmin just jumping across. Jemkin still firing shots, but he's way too low now. Has to hang back. Xfero suffers a shot.
Good shot from Flashback, a necessary one in my mind, but Jemkin, crazy guy. There is a refract still available. And Estrella's low too.
Spike planted.
24, though. And it's the ghosts in the opponent's hands, so still lethal.
The leaders both alive.
And a Haunt that just came back, too. Thinking to send it across. You've got the smokes up around the spike, but Flashback up above will just descend upon RRQ.
Nice.
You mentioned the Haunt for good reason. Gets a good spot at the end.
Good job,
towards
DRX.
Jemkin. The pistol round goes DRX's way, up the guts of mid. Bit more of a scrappier one for sure, but it's all good. But they come away with something that they escaped them in the previous map. And a lot throughout the stage as well, to be completely honest with you. The Corrode pistol from RRQ on the defense, just not getting the job done. When you consider
Interesting that he managed to make the smoke, I guess on the map you can do it. The smoke exactly in the middle where the bomb is. Which is kind of a downside, because then you just shoot in the middle of the smoke when they're defusing.
Now an opportunity for DRX to double down. First shot, good. Cushy down. Just against the classic pistols. Keep to the long lanes. Good look to 100% this one.
Smokes back up as well. DRX still looking for targets. Now down to a minute left.
Yep.
Spotting out 2 around A.
Hear that, Marshall. Don't want to play into that. You're looking for a lurk in this sort of spot together as a team. You're looking for the pistol player. Essentially, that's Flashback over at the B side of the map. Eventually the call to be made to go to this A site. That's where Monyet does start to rotate over towards as well. So the idea that this is going to end with 30 seconds at this A site is going to come into play. Utility confirms it. This is a situation that actually could be thriftyable for RRQ. Uh-oh.
Just making a fight. As DRX, you wait out the flash. Saturate comes in, though, and then Jemkin looking for shots. He's got the trap.
No
Oh,
way.
What are those taps? Mako needing to pick it all up now. He has to watch out for players around these corners, trying to slice the pie. The snake bite flushes him out of position, and Flashback with just a ghost. He gets third lead. RRQ pull off the unimaginable.
Wow.
What did I say? I'm not a prophet. I shouldn't be able to say the thing and it happened in the server. No time left on the clock yet again. It's a problem for DRX. It's what happened on Icebox. You know that there's retake strength for RRQ. You know in yesterday's performances how much of a problem a hinder can be from Jemkin. Time and time again, I was saying it. I'm so impressed with how he plays the waylay around this squad, how he uses this utility. You cannot shoot back with that hinder. He catches 3 in an eco, a classic, a free gun.
Now, thanks to that, you're buying up in full while DRX, party mix, if you want to call it that.
Stingers at a frenzy and some classics to try and answer back. At a bit of a laughing stock round. Sets yourselves up for RRQ right now to get some better strength on this defensive side. A map that when it first came out was so defensive sided. A lot of teams globally recognizing some things on the attack though, starting to make it a little bit more workable and manageable. Especially when you utilize mid in this map. See it have some good strength for a lot of teams, especially on the teams that look to run these Sage comps as well. None of these, of course, doing that just yet. Maybe in its entirety, peeling away from that, but 50 seconds to go. As DRX angling for a B side play, but they need their forces to really get up close and personal with these weapons.
Currently being marked by Cushy. The C's somewhat early, so still a chance to get within range. There they go. Stingers ripped a piece, and it will be Mako getting the final one.
As I said, up close and personal. If we are going to go tit for tat here, this is going to be the way that DRX do it. Very patiently, with enough protection on the time for a split and utility that they hold and then throw in. They pilfer all of the weapons.
As RRQ makes more noise, watch out for all the angles. Mako will swing. At that point,
can't do this one as Jemkin, unfortunately.
Be right back.
Not going to top deck the right card here.
just tries to go for it.
Looking for some damage at least. Remove a couple of these weapons that are stolen by DRX. There's one.
Ooh.
Shooting the floor instead of the hinder, but it's fine. Parallel, we're just going to drifty on back. All right, it's like Icebox. We're going to go a little bit here, a little bit there, and then maybe one team to run away.
Could be DRX now. Think about it, but
Maybe. Never know. That would be a tilter as a coach to witness in both occurrences. Second round and third round here. Feel like had he been here, probably would have heard Alex from where we are.
it's Ewok and Termi.
Not as explosive vocal-wise. Operator after Jemkin, converted pass online as well. Back to the norm if you consider it. DRX getting the pistol, and then let's say RRQ won the bonus round and we go from there. Let's just handshake that duel of the Thrifties. Cushy though, the piggy bank, just down to the Sheriff. And again, a really slow start for DRX in the beginning. There's a lot of space that Jem can find here. Can Freeing remove his head though? The answer is no. You've lost your Viper. You've lost your mid-wall cut across the map now. Kind of pushes your forces to this B site. Not contending with an operator at A that is so potent. And even then, if it becomes a retake, I mean, Jemkin with the pass. RRQ shall look to tie it up here.
And this is the site where there are two Phantoms as well. Relay Bolt sent in. Hyunmin tries to stay out of it. But the barrel quickly spotted by Monyen, and he just hunkers down for the third.
Damn.
They
Okay,
expect
RRQ.
TP to go in towards the tower as well.
They wanna
We've
get
seen
this
that a couple
done.
of times before in history. We've seen it from a team like RRQ when it comes to Haven. Up the guts of mid, double TPing into B, making a good round work. This round though, with the operator, there is a reason that this team has the most operator purchases and the most operator successes. And you want to know why, Quack? You want to know why? Because it's the name Jemkin.
With the shop.
He just touches that weapon, and it's gold.
Well, challenged a little bit by utility.
Prowler on. Does get broken. They're locked onto the prey for a little bit. If RRQ are aware of that, they know that Link is exposed. And I can already see the jiggling from Marco, having to be careful for the allocation of Jemkin's crosshair. But there's no one in main currently either. DRX, no forward positions there. Gotta have a little bit more of a forward think to how they want to look to close this one. Australia now pretty much out of utility, waiting for the Haunt to come back online. There is a seize, but he's going to call something for the team here. Is it going to be another bit to go up mid and towards the B site for where Flashback is hanging around?
Well, that's where Monyen will come in to investigate.
Confirming information though is Monyen. That could be worth its weight in gold, bar the operator, which is not going to be here around this B site.
Oh, looks to play it safe. Relay Bolt to stun and slow them up.
Already realizing as well that the site can be quickly overwhelmed by this Link play, so just disconnecting his RRQ. Gonna be happy if it goes into a bit of a retake spot. You might think plant down, 5v5, operator still, Jemkin, other side of the map, in another universe, out of play essentially here. The team needs to do the effort.
All Australia needs is one for the Nightfall, two. All the positions are in place for DRX. RQ trying to set it up, especially with Paranoia. Jemkin might be in for a world of hurts. Yeah, that's the saturate still though. Buys a bit more time for the rest of the team to get into sight, and there they will. Flashback hiding around the back, especially with the toxic screen in his face. But Cushy not landing the flick. Now DRX feeling a lot more comfortable. Spring swings out. Xfero though taking the shot. 1v1 Flashback. has a potential angle for the wall bank. Slips on across and finds the 3K to convert it to a round win.
Oh, no time at the end to run away either. He's going to sacrifice himself, but DRX managed to get the round backwards and forwards. We keep on going around the roundabout. A very passive retake to come through from RRQ, very delayed. Can't help but wonder what happens if they go a little bit earlier and just let Jemkin still play off Yonder, if it draws some more attention from middle, away from middle. You know, allowing, potentially freeing to get caught instead of catching Jemkin. Timeout from RRQ, earliest one so far today. I mean, RRQ didn't even take any over on the previous map, right? Just DRX, so trying to realize things early on this map. Some good things from both teams, sure. Some bad things from both teams, yeah, sure. It's the nature of the game.
It's also just a lot of early utility coming up from RRQ, getting proactive on this defense.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to talk about proactivity, mid has been a bit of a pressure point for them. DRX are getting there, getting through all this utility and then looking to scale up.
That's right.
So there's some options here if they want to try and adjust. Going a little bit more focal in towards mid, perhaps. An operator, you know, you understand can lock down a long line for Jemkin, but when you look in this new round, it's the reset scenario if RRQ do lose this one, and it's the same thing for DRX essentially, right? We've got no security in the bank. So this is quite the important round. Access to a couple of ults as well. We do indeed get a little bit more mid occurrence, just for a little bit from RRQ.
DRX playing cautious right after the timeout too.
Well, they're kind of just falling back onto what they normally do. Calculated and methodical plays. Ooh. But I think you need to get a little bit more hungry for things in the server here, being a map down.
There.
Speaking about hunger, Jemkin lining up his prey.
Down by the mid cross.
Oh.
Yeah, the toxic screen. He tried to get ahead of it.
That's what'll happen to me. For
Really
sure.
well organized by DRX to do that one together as a team, and that crazy guy, he's going to falter too. This is looking much better for DRX into this A site.
RQ will arrive by the back of Crane, but the Nightfall.
Calling it. See the Nightfall,
Spike
see the
planted.
positions already found. If you recognize that no one's home here as DRX, you don't need to invest any more of these ultimates too. Should as well, just in your experience, recognize on this map it's going to be a save here for RRQ. They will get the operate up, so they can give the next round another go. And that's going to be a required item to take into the next round, really. Get that back into Jemkin's hand. Monyet can have the overdrive too. And you got two weapons still. Can call a bit more of a faster play if you want to for RRQ come that next round, right? Something that comes out into my mind, the B side of the map plays. You get your Paranoia out or your Fade Util out, Jemkin. He can just saturate and light speed over in B main, look for those duels and get out. There's a lot of options that RRQ could still do on this defensive side with this double duelist deployment, which hasn't had its greatest successes, as we mentioned a little bit earlier on. For the first time in forever, we do get a secondary round in a row. DRX hold the lead.
Seemingly to have really begun to figure out how to work around this op of Jemkins. Next round comes up and you still have the op back in.
If this was that B setup that I was just talking about on the defensive side, I mean, the bodies were here for DRX. Could you imagine? More spread around the map though as RRQ.
Bring them down.
The operator at the correct spot too. And you're pushing Jemkin off the line. Are you steel gardening to get in?
Doing a thing.
Okay, Jemkin managing to refract away.
And now that you're in, you can use the pit as freeing as well. Flashback.
Whoa.
A good go of it against Crazy
Damn.
Guy and Cushy.
Quickly back into sight.
Planted.
RRQ, they've got some possible angles. Monyet just slides in. Steel Guard and Rip though. And he quickly spots out to the next target, but swaps over to Shorty. A double kill found, and it's the Viper's pick quickly ripped.
Monyet zap around.
Goes in for the overdrive just to try to trace out his opponents. So he's kind of spotting them. Xfero in for a couple of more sprays as well. Fire support, and he knows where Freeing is. Swaps back. And in a round, Freeing comes over into the spike though, and Xfero gets off at the right time.
I thought the laser beams were going to be able to polish him off there, but just runs out at the
Maybe a
nick of
close
time.
game.
Trying to get back in towards the pit and spotted, but at the end of the day, the 1 versus 1, you don't know if Xfero's sticking that. There's a poison cloud that's thrown out as well to obfuscate your vision. That moment there, folks, 3 versus 5, deficit scenario for RRQ, and they still managed to get in, despite the Viper's Pit, despite the Steel Garden. An overdrive of their own, but just a more coordinated retake against the forces of DRX, very well positioned.
Where are you? Bring them down.
Back to the drawing board too now. Outside B main for DRX. Prowler to lead the way. Ambition from RRQ in mid too, but they need a little bit of help over at this B site right now. Xfero feeling the pressure, getting out of dodge.
Will hold the corner though. Oh, and that's a perfect kill. Snakebite in just to decay Mako.
Yeah, the decay, really a problem.
Mega conversion path from the back as well, and the rest of the team will arrive. The cavalry is here. And Estrella can do nothing but to just sit down. Jemkin, the up shot to end it all.
And the convergent pass thrown in there as well. It cordons off so much of the site and just catches you in. You're hindered. And as soon as he just gets in with the light speed, spotting out the positions, the team will just follow him in. Pack mentality for RRQ, tying the game 4-4. The money as well for a DRX on a tipping point. They've got something to go invest in the next round, of course. But I kind of wonder, do they opt for a bit of a timeout now, seeing 2 rounds in a row, losing a 3 versus 5 and then a flawless RRQ. I mean, that's problematic scenes for DRX here, and they are indeed going to call for a timeout. DRX's journey towards champions here, an organization that does not miss champs. A map down, and RRQ proving that Corrode might not be as easy as DRX might have thought.
No, sir, it's hanging in the balance. That potential to go over to champs. Coach Termy definitely not happy the past 2 rounds. If you take a look at the game state as well, RRQ are building up towards some strong, retakeable ultimates. It's gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the overdrive used, we've seen the convergent pass used just before. The rest of them, they're still kind of holding around with, and it's literally, they've got them online, right? Talk about the money state for DRX too. It's something that I said, you know, it's on the edge. They can't go for a full buy, but they're going to give it a good old go with the Stingers. And a Sheriff for flashback. I think the 5th one probably elevates your percentages like 20% or something like that with the 5 Stingers, but anywho. See what they're going to be able to manage here.
Jasper has
Bit of a mid
come in.
exploration early on. Bit more of a default across the board from RRQ. Controllers,
Let's always check
initiator,
what's
and
in the
duelists
cupboards.
from left to right.
It's gonna be the controller leading the charge though, but quickly nullified by Monyet. Now you got the C's getting tossed in, but Hyunmin just goes off the rip.
Upgraded gun. But what are you still going to be able to do? A lot of space for Jemkin in towards A main. He could go looking if he wants to, but with an operator, it may very well be ill-advised. These are where you need some good macro decisions and tendencies to show through. DRX, what do you look to position? Back through mid. Again, it's expected from RRQ. Do you change your approach? Do you go top mid or not? You've lost freeing.
What a check by Crazy Guy.
Flashback still in towards mid. You're into the site now as DRX. You got to look to get this plant down.
Very necessary. Still though, with Crazy Guy right around the corner, you toss in that C's.
He can fall back as well with this Paranoia available. And there's a Nightfall, remember, from Cushy, so the team can actually have pretty good items to go into this retake with.
Precisely that. The only way DRX makes their way out of this is if they win the close quarter battle.
2, 3, got all of them.
Every single player hit by all the utility. Now the Snakebite coming in as well, but the Flash though not quite supporting, and just Jemkin and Xfero to dump in onto DRX. No chance for survival with Hyunmin.
Operator, salvage, not even really needed in the round on the retake. I saw a Saturate be thrown on by, but the team of RRQ just coordinated in the retake. I think that was an expected scenario going into that as well, with the Paranoia that I'm highlighting and the Nightfall that goes on in, collecting on all 3. Makes it a little bit of a problematic spot when you're in towards the site. You've got some stingers and some lesser buyers. You kind of need to stay there. Yes, Hyunmin got the Phantom, but he's only really good for 2 in the end. It's just too many numbers to contend with. Actually, I got lost in the source. Jemkin did get involved. Disregard what I said. RRQ as a collective effort, getting the job done. Getting through the timeout that comes away from DRX, but you would assume it's going to be for this round here. The Rifles back in possession. For DRX, a much-needed round. You've lost Marco. Again first, a DRX casualty.
That's crazy.
Proactive mid plays getting caught out now by RRQ. It's Cushy again. He's going to continue tossing out utility just to check. Spots out Hyunmin.
What do you look to do here as DRX? You still just have Flashback over at the B site. He's never really had a contest. Now it changes in this dark cover. Can he find both? He needs them, Quack.
Goes over to the corner, waits for the smoke to possibly dissipate. Crazy Guy takes the first fall, but Xfero quickly trades.
And now they ramp up in towards this B site as well. You don't have any access to like a pit, for example. But an overdrive you do.
And that will take away Xfero's pit. Still though, quick retakes online for RRQ. They're trying to go across. Freeing shuts that down. Monyet not allowing to come online as well. Jemkin is the only one left, and he goes in for the wide swing. Freeing shuts it down. They're tied up once again.
Oh, we are back to equilibrium. A well-fought-for round for DRX. Honestly, losing Marco first and foremost, you think it's just going to be another round in which may even translate into a retake to come through from RRQ. But you're getting a little bit active. The double up in towards main. Yes, Xfero gets the trade, but then it's another double up. It's a triple up from DRX, holding numbers, holding favor, getting some powerful lines and catching Monyet off guard too. Starting to get a little bit of these things working. Need to keep that going for DRX. 5 rounds on the attacking side of this map. Not too shabby, I will admit, but it feels like you need the lead here. Momentum-wise, confidence-wise. Made that defensive side a little bit better.
DRX, you feel like this is a little bit uncertain, but you just have to go for it anyway. The flash, the Prowler spots up Jemkin. He tosses in the Saturate, though, at perfect time. There goes the flash. Refrex back into safety, and the whole team is here to just spam through this one choke. DRX, though, still right around the back. You've got Flashback who takes some shots, but Crazy Guy fires through.
They've got a small couple of moments in the site itself as well to get situated. Get that plant down. You got a dark cover available from Marco, a molly from Freeing. It's Omen v Omen, Viper v Viper, but 2 versus 2. And locked in at the elbow.
That's going to be the pivotal point. Xfero, ooh, quick on the sidestep. Now it's just Crazy Guy left, and he's already tossed his smoke in. Goes for the tap to try to flush them out. But with the edge of the smoke right around elbow, it's tough to go back in for the challenge. They will double peek into him. No, not quite. Mako, he's onto the classic and he's looking for the tabs. He finds it.
Count to 3, swing out before that, go for the battle and get the duel or get them off it just before the half. Marco has the numbers there, very patient. Battle's going backwards and forwards in this round, in this first half yet again. 2 from RRQ, and an immediate retaliation there from DRX. Necessary one from Freeing as well, I might add, but really in the clutch, it's Marco. Something we've been missing from him. Marco's clutches always paramount, you assume, with DRX. Gone by the wayside. Last round of the half, hit invested immediately at B. A little bit more priority on the middle of the map for RRQ, with a Guardian in play from Monyet and Odin from Crazy Guy. Surprised that we're only getting our first one in the last round of this half.
True that.
Oh, you would assume you're dead here as Cushy.
Surely they expect it. There they will go. Crazy Guy trying to spam across, but Mako quickly trades. Now Jemkin pushing out as well, though. And it's Monyet to receive! Quick trace into midair!
Flashback's got to come away with this round, Quack. He's got a Steel Garden if he can get himself in a plant. He's kind of locked in, though. Xfero may have his number.
Pinging his position to spot him out.
Got him. Confirms. 50 seconds, though. You want to not give him a 1 versus 1.
Trying to keep him sandwiched so that Jemkin can come up from behind. Jemkin's taking his time though. Xpero just crouches down, displaces the crosshair placement, and RRQ tie things up at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I wonder really who does this kind of favor on the exchange though, right? We're talking about the double duelist not looking too good for RRQ still, despite coming away with some victories and such. And they go onto the attacking side, which is kind of how they close things against Gen G, right? So we'll see if that is going to be the play. 6-6 tied on up. And on the flip side, against Team Secret, for example, when this map came out last from DRX, it was 10-2 on their defensive side, so they've got some defensive strength. They played that half first though, so they didn't actually need too much on the attack. And stylistically now as well, right? Different agents and such for both of these teams. I'm looking to flashback on this Vice to see what he can do with the shear that should be over towards A site.
Especially with those thorns behind it too.
Which play do you prefer though? Reliable, ever-dependent Marco? Or what was that one? Hyunmin?
Hyunmin, cool and refreshing.
Probably Hyunmin with the way that things have been going. Marco's been a little bit here, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
More emotional moment. DRX winning kickoff, RRQ winning stage 1. So, probably for the fans in the arena DRX, but for like all of SEA, RRQ.
Just the fact that RRQ hadn't made it to playoff before that,
yeah,
that's where I rate them. But that said, as we go into the second half, you were talking about the defensive setup that DRX has. Does RRQ figure this out?
Well, they need to, that's for sure. If you're allowing DRX to start to find their footing on this map and on this defensive side, well, we may very well go to the third that, yes, this series deserves, but who do you really favor if that one does come into fruition then? To the pistol round for RRQ. On this attacking side, quick mid.
Ooh. And it's also getting quickly peppered across. Fire support from the back lines, and is Kushi taking down Hyunmin. Jemkin on this classic takes down Mako.
Well, changing it up, generally having 2 players play over towards A main with the Xpero plate.
Oh, just hopping across, no chance, no shot for flashback. Freeing somewhat from the back, but his Sparrow has been spotted by Crazy Guy. More classic shots into the round. Just Estrella playing around the smokes, but it's a 1v4. Let's play around elbow as well, and not fully aware just yet. With the spike down, this round is gone.
Even triple his kills if he's able to find this pistol round here. You're just going to be strength in numbers as RRQ. Don't drop this.
Probably not.
Where are
Smokes down, hot back in. You know he's still around that corner. I don't think he's going to be tripling his kill count anytime soon. He does make a go for it. Steps in. Spike beginning to tick off. RRQ certainly peeks in together at the same time. Kushi will deliver the bonus.
Well, it's another pistol round going to RRQ, 3 out of 4 in this series. And I mean, the way that the first half kind of was found, pistol round to DRX, it flips over immediately. So call that for what it is. A bit of a change up in the pistol play to go in for RRQ. You know, on this change up of agents as theirs in this map as well. Just leaving the Viper outside of A main instead of the Viper and the Omen that we've seen from them before. For the eventual mid-split from the other 3, this time backed up with 4, a little bit pacier with the double duelist. They get that pistol round though, and they should be able to find this second one here too to make it 8. Before we see what DRX's defenses look like today on this map. And what very well could be the last half, if they drop it, of 2025 for them. Maybe.
That's a big maybe. I have to keep track of that. But that also hinges on how clean RRQ can make this.
If they just group up together and play it as a pack, they should be all right now. The guns that have fallen on the floor, the gun that has fallen on the floor, be all good to get. But I do like, at least for DRX, that they are, you know, pushing the extremities of the map on the pistol round. Unfortunately for them, RRQ are just flipping the table into 8.
This is where Manhyun is most comfortable as well, attacking Neon.
Spike planted.
So quickly controlling things. No weapons retrievable for DRX.
And if you're RRQ, just stay in the site altogether. You've got Relay Bolt, you've got Saturate, you've got Paranoia. These are very off-putting utilities. Stun and slows can be so annoying And when you consider Pacific as well, and you consider Jemkin and Monyet piloting them, I mean, oh, yeah.
That's why Monyet is announcing his presence up around elbow as well. He wants them to maybe try to go for it.
I mean, it's just going to be no ulti orbs gathered here from RRQ as they take a little bit more of the control exit strategy through the crane. And they'll get the bird's eye view right now that they've won the round, surviving with the 4 weapons into the bonus 2. DRX will go up with the explosion. And we'll transition
Alright,
into
RRQ
the first
gonna
round
win
of
this,
DRX
that's the
on this
question.
defensive side.
But already seeing how quick and aggressive this pack mentality that RRQ has can be. DRX certainly needs to adjust quite a bit.
Take a breath here.
Oh.
And I go, huh? In my exclaim of my breath because there's an Odin on Australia in the bonus round. It will shred RRQ though if they do walk into these walls.
Oh my god. Oh,
he's
no.
not even allowed to take a single shot, mate. That's cursed.
It's just not meant to be. Now his teammates are going to have to guard his body as well, and that's when RRQ goes through a main flashback.
You gotta remember though with this Vice, the sheer, the deeper placement. Monyet is just hitting the headshot. Marco, he needs to dig deep. He needs to find more than just those 2. It's a bonus round. DRX should be night and day in this round, you would assume, but as I said, the heavy investment from RRQ with all the rifles. They've got the plant down now for a 3-3 post plant.
Not too bad. Look at what Jemkin's got.
Saturate, Snake Spike, fast lane.
And RRQ push up to try to control around Crane. Hyunmin. Oh, what? How did he get the transfer? Despite getting stalled, and Freeing gets the last one as well. You gotta look at that replay again.
Let's
Sit
see.
back in my chair, put my hands on my head, and just say, what? How's he done that? When you think the DRX are gonna not have a way in this round, when the Odin of Australia just gets removed immediately, and then you lose another member too. Over to that A side of things, flashback. 5 versus 3 that they're managing to come back in towards that. Marco with the 2 shots. I need to see within the saturate just that flick too. I mean, we saw throughout this week when Achilles was here a monstrous flick earlier on. That one there, slow it on down, single bullet to Jemkin. You saw that's where the saturate came. Yeah, but it's like a needle in a haystack affair that may happen.
Yeah.
Well done, DRX. Get the bonus round. Retain the Odin. And the economy of RRQ not down for the count just yet either. An Outlaw for X-Ferro in a pivot to B. Just freeing in the back lanes and in the open. That one's a doozy.
Oh, Australia's right around the corner with the Odin, but he's been stunned and concussed up. Has to back off Hyunmin.
It's like a poison chalice at the moment. You cannot hold an Odin on this map.
Can't quite hold the Outlaw either. Mako, not too bad.
But he does get tagged to 10 HP, Quack. The Outlaw got a chunk. And you just have to call it here as DRX. You cannot contend with a retake when they're already into the site.
That's the Odin that you've lost apart from the round. Quick executes for RRQ working out a treat, and DRX have not yet found a solution. They tried to hold down mid, but RRQ just find different ways.
You don't hear the marching bells just yet, though. RRQ, it's only 9. Job's not done. DRX got to recognize that. You go for the save. You give yourselves another chance. You give yourselves another opportunity on this defensive side. There can be a drop of weapons from flashback on over, but somebody is going to take a bit of an L.
Freeing.
Australia is having a really, really rough one on this map of Corrode too. I feel like in this series, he's getting out cold currently by Crazy Guy. He's getting out fragged by everybody in the server.
Yeah.
I mean, even over on Icebox, he was the lowest kill person on 8, right? And that's in a series where Jemkin and Monyet are on 13 kills apiece in a map. Not really even up there, but F by committee for RRQ.
Hard pill to swallow.
Fashion yourself a buy for DRX here. It's not the worst thing, with the Bulldog being the worst weapon for freeing.
Toxins going up.
X-Verse still looking for targets.
You've already got so much space control over at B2 with a quick little take of main that the orb can be gathered on over there. Monyet one away with the overdrive. Nightfall, cushy for 2. You'll pick up the overdrive on that. Now you look to reposition. You've been having your vision blocked at mid time and time again. Definitely want to see an angle for Xferro here with that Outlaw, but you kind of also got to imagine that it was used previously. You'd expect it to still maybe even be in play when you think that there might be a couple of light shields going into this round with the save call from DRX last round.
Bring them down.
Oh, they do get seen by the Prowler, but you don't hear too many shots.
Prowler for Paranoia. Crazy guy beginning to swing wildly. He will crouch down for the kill.
Freeing Anastraya, just cannot find any bullets there.
That'll be the quick entry from RRQ into the B site as well. Jemkin already marking the off angle.
Oh,
Flashback off put, not quite. It wasn't deep enough. 2 kills now found, and Maniac goes overdrive.
Marco will have some more smokes later on and a Paranoia available. You set up the plant. Currently, Crazy Guy's low. Get some good crossfires as Crazy Guy does re-clear mid.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's going to be ambitious if he wants to go all the way around spawn.
Oh, sets the smoke up for his team to play underneath Heaven as well. Monyet getting a good spray across. Hyunmin, the only one left.
He's bought enough time. Crazy Guy eventually for the flank.
Hyunmin expects it though.
Yeah, could have gone up to the tower, but now Monyet repositioned.
Oh, spotted. 7 rounds in the mag, and he unfortunately will not be able to connect the shot. Hyunmin has a chance now. Crazy Guy making the quick sprint across. Hyunmin gets off at the half, beginning to wallbang across, and he will find it.
Whoa.
3K for Hyunmin, and DRX managed to scrounge up around together.
Well, the crowd goes wild in that one. I'm actually wondering, did Crazy Guy make some noise and reveal his actual position? Because he went for a really long wraparound. You know, in those sort of situations, sometimes generally you think that the owner
Let's have a look, Snap Queen.
towards the tower to get a new
Also
angle
welcome.
reposition when you've opened up the whole site. But Flashback, he was always kind of in the halls, right? He wasn't polished off. He gets the kills. He gets the double. So I'm wondering, did Crazy Guy actually make some noise?
Was this a Windows error you were getting?
He surely must have.
Do you have a picture or a
I
screenshot?
don't think he used a Paranoia or anything like that to reveal his position. Anyways, that was a much-needed round from DRX to keep things interesting in this map. 8-9, they still trail by 1. Another buy. A couple of Bulldogs still in the play, but it's a reset situation.
Do you have a photo? Alright, if you can throw it into Instagram. Oh, Instagram. If you can throw it into Discord, then I can have a look for you.
Decisively taking space down middle.
Oh, and look who's around the corner. Hyunmin.
Spotted out by the Prowler, but still has a relay. Oh, and it's all the utility that gets traded across. They just go in for the spam around the edges of the progression smoke. Estrella trying to stall as best as possible, but Jemkin just bypasses some of it with the rest of the team relaying forward. Mako doesn't survive.
It's so abusive. It is so absolutely abusive there. They've got the one-way smoke over towards the elbow. They've got the Paranoia that comes through. They've got the second layer of the hinder. You're essentially isolating any trades there towards Hyunmin. So he can't get traded by his team. He can't shoot. He can't see. It is just such a gorgeous set of utility that comes through from RRQ on this agent set that they want to run here, that they want to make their own. And they're going to survive with 5 alive here as well. Quack, that's going to back up their money. It's going to give some padding.
Just on
And for
the...
DRX,
Oh
they just
yeah,
have to
no
scurry
worries.
away as soon as all of that eventuates. Freeing and Flashback.
No problem.
Going to give an F to the teammates on the grade there. Could not hold down the A side, unfortunately. What can the weapons do for them in the next round? Timeout. You got to see a timeout from DRX here. It is D-Day. Getting into round 11, getting into round 12 for RRQ.
Gun's not there, man. Hey, just look at how Jemkin pilots this waylay as well. I mean, quite impressive on it so far. The whole team working alongside him.
Just unfazed. You know that there's a vision for RRQ right now and what they want to do to close out this map. They have a Nightfall to throw into the mix, and just those 2 weapons that are going to be saved from the previous round for DRX. The rest of it, pennies.
So you look to do what you can with these, well, pistols. Not even all of them are graded.
Get that orb as Jemkin get close up to the convergent pass, or maybe Xferro on the pit. He's just watching mid. Bigger utility. Going to draw out some of the bits from DRX. Got to try and figure out right now, what does the investments look like for DRX?
Uh-oh.
Nightfall
your fear.
There it goes. Complete nightmare for DRX as they get trailed across. Monyet pushing on the right flank. Just Hyunmin, who has to back off with his one hero weapon.
Yeah, he was Nightfall actually, so those traces still a little bit trackable. 5 versus 3. Do you even use the overdrive to get in? I mean,
you gotta be set up for it, but right now he's not really fighting too much. Just plays around the corner. He crouches in for a 2K, and then flashback out from the other side.
1v1, 1v1.
No real smoke available yet. Hyunmin still has the movement. Still though, health very similar. You gotta slice the pie around the corners. Crazy Guy gets the flick onto Hyunmin.
Wow.
Another clutch from Crazy Guy. Yesterday he was so good at finding some crucial bits outside of the calling. I mean, we kind of gave him the MVP for a reason, right? He had
Yeah.
a monstrous effort in that series. Yes, he doesn't get as many kills overall as Jemkin or Monyet, but it's a masterclass in calling yesterday. Get him on the analyst desk as well, having a chat with him. This guy has just elevated so much throughout this stage with this roster. It's the 11th round now found for RRQ, and DRX will call their last timeout unless RRQ give them one to have another chat. They need overtime for the chat with Termi and Ko to come back in. I mean, this is a heart puncher to DRX right now.
Yeah, I can see it written all across your face, Komodo.
Oh yeah.
Literally called timeout
But for RRQ,
at the 11th hour. RRQ are just thirsting, salivating,
Mate,
looking for the last 2 wins.
they're drooling right now. They want this. They are earning this themselves. And that's what they've got to do. The 5 in the server. 4 ults for DRX. A couple of Bulldogs again, never having comfortable buys with the full set of rifles. Convergent pass available for Jemkin. You can use it. Same similarity as a Nightfall in towards this B site. As they start to creep on up towards the site, bait out any forward utility, see if the Sheer is there. It is not. It's over to the A site yet again. We've got a mid-deep push for DRX. And Xfera to just hang out and chill outside A main.
Trying to get the vision on the cross.
Well, smoke top mid, send your Prowler in, check the corners, expect a crossfire in this sort of location. Marco to pull attention away from Hyunmin.
So diligent from RRQ.
Gotta clear that corner, gotta recognize it.
Shot the first, they didn't consider the second corner. Jemkin actually checks it. Mako though, still with a shot out from Link. He continues to swing for a double.
Yeah, taking down Monyet and Crazy Guy. Some good options now for DRX to try and close out the rest of this round. The Sheer kind of gives up the information. You didn't able to light speed over it, but the shots, it doesn't matter. Xfera finds Marco, you get out of dodge. You dodge the Steel Guard, and 30 seconds to go. Your Omen and Crazy Guy's dead, so you can't quick repause in towards the B site. You are locked in towards A. You dodge the Nightfall, but 20 seconds.
And they just go in together as a pack. Convergent paths into sight now. And if Xfero gets himself into sight, there will be a Viper's Pit. Estrella trying to hold the angle to the best of his ability, goes in, digs onto a second, but it wasn't enough.
1v1 freeings here, Pit is done. He can beat the timing, he can deny the defuse.
Oh,
He's got it, but the trade!
Xfero trades it up, and RRQ secure
Wow.
series points.
That's crazy.
Now this is the moment, ladies and gentlemen, and folks around watching this one, 12-8. It's 4 series points for RRQ. It's 4 series points for their first ever Champions appearance. Toronto, be damned. A stepping stone, we'll see. Performance, but they have extremely turned some heads throughout this stage.
Isn't the photo?
Yesterday's game,
Let's have a look.
I mean, so many words to describe it, I can't even think of one right now. Ecstatic, extravagant, whatever you want to say. Here we go. Up the gut to mid. It's quick from RRQ. It's Jemkin. On to Marco.
Instantly noting players from the back as well, but DRX making a tough fight. Hyunmin goes overdrive. Monyet does as well. Still though, freeing off towards the back, doesn't have the range. Pit deployed around B, but it's all gone, but not.
Freeing and flashback, sorry, again. Had to run away earlier to get a save, to have another chance at a round for DRX, and it didn't come into fruition. A judge without a pit as well now. Leads into a problematic spot. You got to get close. You got to get...
What channel did you put it into on Discord?
And Xfero now to the B site together. They've got 2v1 advantage, but it is that judge. Remember, the Dragon needs to roar here for freeing.
It's got to have to be dirty. Makes it clean, though. Just holding the corner around elbow.
There is a bit of time with this plant going down as well. Xfero knows where one is, but where does he expect the second to come from?
Okay.
Just a stink bike to work around.
Oh, yes.
Plays around the site. Maybe backs off into Link, where he has the best possible angles, vision to look and strike against the Korean counterparts. He plays into the corner. Flashback goes in to check for it. It's a pre-fired shot, and DRX will secure one more round.
Quarter of the way there. DRX, 1 out of 4. To make this comeback, to push us into OT. What a battle in mid.
Okay.
Overdrives around.
And what game were you playing?
Around. Disgusting shots. As I said, that judge, though, had to securely find a kill, and it does on Nemonyet. Not expecting that position. Flashback clearing corners. Very patient retake to come through for DRX. They have 3 more chances. RRQ have their investments here. Drop this, take an eco, go for the last round of regulation.
Life is Stranger Mastered, and it was 3 when it crashed. Okay.
The spam's going through, noting at least Estrella's position.
Oh, chip of damage. Link control looking to be established.
Are you playing it from Steam? Did you download it on Steam?
The space. Position to lean towards A, the sheer to not be contended with.
Just throw off Flashback's line. Mako quickly setting up more smokes. Still though, Jemkin possibly going off the refract, but unfortunately pulls off.
From the shadows to just clear all of elbow. You get the information now that Flashback is there.
Hunt and everything tossed in, but it's going to be Mako with the burst. Monyet trades it up. Hiding inside of the smoke is Estrella. Oh, he fires off a blind shot, reveals his position. Crazy guy chiming in. Flashback through the smoke. The whole of DRX are starting to circle around.
3v3, plant goes down, fast line out. Give you a little bit of an escape strategy.
Is it almost finished? And I'll tell you what we can do.
More pressure. Oh, Xfero stands tall though. Takes down Freeing. Hyunmin getting the shots through. And it's a 1v1. Xfero, position noted. Can't quite go, but he swings.
RRQ for the win. They're going to champions. That is crazy. Let's go.
13-9, and they lock in champion Paris.
Well done.
Royalty, RRQs rise from the shadows of SEA to stand as world champion contenders now. Masters Toronto be damned. A first taste, a glimpse, a learning experience. It's champs time now. It's time to hunt for the King's crown. This means so much to these players. They have made it to champions. RRQ the victors today.
Yeah, no
and
worries.
DRX knocked out. Not out just yet. A slimmer of a chance for them to potentially still get
Welcome to champions. That's awesome.
But it's out of their own hands now. They will take a bow, a very heartfelt bow to the home crowd here in Korea. And they'll give fist bumps to everyone for RRQ. This team now propelling themselves to be the Korean Slayers. It's an ambitious call from Crazy Guy, but his calling has been so instrumental to the success of this team, RRQ.
Let's tell you what. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Don't worry. We should have a better solution than that.
The King of Kings. It's a burst of emotion. You can't wait
what's
to
with the
hear
dark
from them on the stage.
Maybe
What
reveal?
a series it has been. What a lower bracket run it has been. And you just look to this team. Southeast Asian fans will definitely be rejoicing as we look to send them down with a winning interview with Jin.
And it will be RRQ securing their slot in Champions Paris. Congratulations, Xfero. You didn't even need 60 kills to win. Here you go.
60 kills.
For an interview. 자, 이렇게 쿠시 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다. 자, 이렇게 계속 뒤에서 지금 파리 간다고 문예 선수가 너무 신나 있는데요. 파리행을 확정지었던 승리입니다. RRQ에게는 두 번째 국제 대회이기도 하고요. 이번 챔피언스 한 해 가장 큰 대회인데 결국에 참가하게 됐거든요. 소감부터 들어보도록 하겠습니다. Congratulations, Kushi. You guys are going to Paris. I mean, Magnet was excited. He was crying and everything. And, you know, this will be your second global event for you and the team, but also the biggest one of the year. So, what are the feelings? How are you feeling right now?
I have no words like how to express my feelings right now because basically it's my first year. I'm so happy to be here, but suddenly I'm like going to champion, so very happy. For sure.
That's amazing for
정말
them.
말로 다 할 수 없는 기분이라고 얘기를 하면서 아니 퍼시픽 본인에게는 첫 해인데 이렇게 챔피언스라는 하나의 가장 큰 대회에 참가할 수 있어서 정말 너무나도 기쁘다고 얘기를 했는데요. 사실 아까 경기 끝나고 모니에 선수가 정말 많이 울면서 막 좋은 감정을 표현하기도 했지만 뭔가 굉장히 많은 눈물을 보여주기도 했는데 어떤 얘기를 팀원들끼리 하면서 다독여줬고 또 어떤 얘기가 오갔는지도 물어보고 싶네요. Right after you guys finished that map on Corrode, we saw Magnet just crying. What were the talks? You know, what were you telling him? What was he saying?
I was just saying like, congrats, bro. You went to champions, and yeah, basically that's it.
That's it?
Yeah,
Why do you
that's
think he cried?
Happy,
Happy?
happy.
기쁨의 눈물인 것 같은데 그래가지고 쿠시 선수는 문희 선수한테 야 축하한다 우리 이제 파리 간다 이렇게 얘기를 해줬다고 하는데요. 또 푸나틱이 챔피언스에 진출하게 됐단 말이죠. 아무래도 토론토 때 푸나틱을 상대로 패배하면서 퍼시픽으로 돌아오게 됐는데 좀 복수를 하고 싶은 마음이 있을 것 같은데 다시 만나면 또 어떨 것 같은지 그리고 챔피언스에서 만나고 싶은 팀이 있는지도 물어보도록 하겠습니다. So back in Masters Toronto, your Masters journey kind of ended by Fnatic. Do you feel like you want to play them again and go for that revenge and maybe the outcomes will be different, or is there a team or a player you would like to face personally?
For sure, I think for me personally, I would like to meet Fnatic again.
And the outcome will be different this
Hopefully,
time around. Okay.
hopefully.
푸나틱 다시 정말 만나서 경기를 치러보고 싶고 그리고 좀 다른 결과를 가져왔으면 좋겠다고 얘기를 했습니다. 자 그러면 다음 상대는 또 다른 한국팀 T1인데요. 각오 안 들어볼 수 없겠죠? And you guys just have one more Korean team to take down in order to be the ultimate certified Korean Slayer, and that's T1. What is the mindset?
Yeah, we're just gonna focus on ourselves basically, like practice and do what we usually do, and yeah, basically another Korean team, another day.
그냥 평소에 하던 것처럼 연습 열심히 하고 또 본인들 경기력에 집중을 해서 경기를 치르겠다고 하고요. 뭐 평소에 한국팀 상대로 승률이 좋았으니까 그냥 내일도 또 다른 한국팀을 상대하는 평소 같은 날이다 라는 식으로 마음가짐으로 임하겠다고 얘기를 했습니다. 이렇게 해서 쿠시 선수 만나봤습니다. Thank you, Kushi. Congratulations. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well done, RRQ. That was amazing. So happy for them. Alright, that's the end of the broadcast right now. Thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it. And now I'm gonna help Sniper Queen. So what I would do, if you have a look at the stream now, pick the game you're having the issue with. Let's say it's Beyond Two Souls or whatever it might be. Right click it, go to manage, and what you want to do is if it lets me. I'm looking for... I guess we'll go to properties. And then you want to go to installed files. And then verify integrity game files. Do that, and then you'll be able to like repairs everything, make sure every file is good and working. Then let me know on Discord if you're still having issues after that, and we can try some other options. But that takes a little bit. As in you've done this already, and it had issues with 2 files, or... Or you had the error twice. Either way, do this first, and we'll go from there. All right, chat. Now I haven't done my dailies today. For Val, so we're going to jump into some Val action. Okay. Yeah. Do that, verify the integrity of the files, and we'll go from there. Okay, what are these guys playing? G'day.
Hello. Who's that? Was that a Silly Billy?
It's Silly Billy.
With a 4-inch.
Sorry, one sec. Is that a good app? Low specs? To be honest, I've never heard of it. I don't think you need it. I'm sure your computer is perfectly adequate to run games like The Last of Us and things like that, so you won't need that.
Banned.
All right, we're back. We've got to mute Panda straight away for sure.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I nearly did. Are you still streaming? Yeah.
Yeah, we're still streaming.
I said nothing.
Where is he? Invite the party.
It's been a while since I've felt this pressure.
Whoa. I was going to do like one or two games of Val first, maybe some Swift plays, because I need to do some of those, and then I can come into Battlefield.
Wow, okay.
I know.
That's right. I get it.
It's such an...
What the
That's fine. You don't like us? We get it. It's okay.
What?
What's wrong?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't clicked the game mode.
Oh, have you installed Battlefield?
Hey?
Yeah, we're playing. Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
He's been defibbing everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to see where it says featured, all the featured game modes.
Yeah.
Go to custom search.
Yep.
And then just like take everything and then hit go, see what happens.
Yeah, maybe I didn't click on an actual game mode.
Yeah, Sniper Queen. Let's not worry about that bit. Just do the repair in Steam like that and see how you go with your games.
Wait, what have you put us into?
I have no idea. Liberation Peak.
0 out of 64 players.
If you push tab, no. If you push tab, they're just loading
Okay,
in.
perfect.
They're all still here.
Nah, they're not. They're not there, man. Don't bots. Lies. Lies. All of it. Lies and slander.
Gay.
Well, the thing is, the water and the fluoride.
Oh man. Okay, here we go.
Those are enemies.
What do you do after that? I think it will automatically start downloading the 2 files it needs, and then you can try launch the game after it's done that, and go from there. G'day team, how we doing?
Hi.
Hello. It kind of does it in the background. So you could try restart Steam, like quit Steam, reopen it, and see and do another verify. And if it's all passes, then try launch the game. I think they're here.
Gotcha. 30 arena and 30 ISO.
Ooh, I missed the arena. You win these. Ooh, anti. No worries, Snapper Queen.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts don't.
An ASMR TikToker.
I agree.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's your high definition mic.
Thank you. You can uninstall and reinstall. Yeah, that's another way. I mean, that verify should fix it, to be honest. Uninstall, reinstall is fine if you really want to, because it's a... Ooh, 52 raise.
I feel like I have to pay to listen to your voice. What the hell?
Yeah, so you can do the uninstall, reinstall. With Steam, it backs up your save anyway in the cloud, so it'll download where you were anyway. But do the repair first. Do the repair, quit Steam, open it again, launch the game. So, do the repair, quit Steam, open Steam, do the repair again, see if it has repaired anything again. If it didn't, it did it the first time correctly. Then you can launch the game and see how you go. But if you still have issues after that, do the uninstall and reinstall.
Chamber, I mark them, you shoot them. It's a good arrangement.
My bad.
All good.
So. Gonna remind me of someone on TikTok.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Bring them down. No charges. I'll find you.
It's you and me.
Ooh, I took him.
54 Reyna and 40 Wele or whatever.
Nice.
Last player standing.
Oh, if you won that, that would be amazing.
Last round before the switch.
Expendably seen.
I think they're gonna come A.
Oh my god. Average Valorant player, to be honest.
Find you.
It's mid action, mid to B.
Yeah, mid to be.
ready.
Take them! Spike planted.
Ooh.
I got you. I don't got you. I'm scared.
Oh, you gotta.
I'm scared.
Oh damn. Yes, here we go. You win these.
They are so dead.
Oh. If it was Wednesday, you would have won
I got jump scared.
it.
Switching sides.
It's like 12 a.m., bro. I'm sleepy as hell. What the heck?
On my mark.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. My Phantom?
Hey, Lucky
Yes.
sound like a Lucky sound like an ASMR person, you know?
Thank you.
For every time you laugh, I get like goosebumps on my arm.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, 60 but healed.
I saw.
Player standing. Spike down.
GG.
GG. Fade, I know you have a TikTok. I mean, it's Twitch. Hi.
Alright, let's do another one, shall we? It's showing the same thing, as in the same two files have the same issue. Interesting. Alright. Let's do the verify again. One more time, because that should fix it. Do it again, do the same steps. And we'll do another test. If it doesn't work, then do a full uninstall and reinstall. Do you have more than one drive on your computer or just one drive?
They have no idea how heartless I am.
Two drives? Okay. And is it currently installed on the first drive or like on the Windows drive or the second drive? An old one and a new one. Okay. And yeah, basically what I would do is try and when you do the reinstall it on the second or a different drive. You were the chamber? Hey, AJ, welcome, welcome. Good chambering. Man, I'm a little tired now.
Guns in my face. Just another Tuesday.
Alrighty, team. Let's do this. Volume D. The game was installed on Volume D. Okay. Hello. Wait, no. Get on the other team. Yep. So when you get to the point that you have to do a reinstall it on a different drive. So let's say Volume C. Sounds like A. Because it sounds like Volume D might have issues, but we can't verify just yet. Let's go, Jet.
One enemy remaining. You will barely work
And there you have it. That's how you shoot. Alright, I think they're going to come B. Press repair library. That's good too. Yep.
Keep up.
Potential mid push here. Planting on somewhere.
Spike planted.
One more.
Last player standing.
Let's go. What it mean yellow star besides it of the hard drive? A yellow star. Where are you seeing the yellow star? Inside Steam or inside like Windows Explorer? Or if you want to send a screenshot, we can look at it there too. In Steam. Which drive is it yellow on? Is it D drive?
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
So far.
Last round in the half.
I didn't care how you do it. Just spend all your money. Maybe buy a shorty or two.
It could be that that's the drive that the game was set to, like as the main games drive. So that's where the stuff's installed. B. Well, I got one. Jennifer.
You want to play? Let's play.
Dizzy has spike planted. Last player standing.
Blocking sight.
I think it wants to defaultly store it. It wants to install by default the drive C, but you haven't got enough space for it. So then you'd have to pick drive D to reinstall it onto. That's all it's saying.
Just swapping in fusion cells. Okay, my arms are good. We can go.
Let's try A. It was on D? Oh, right, and you're trying to reinstall it on the other drive. Do you have anything in your downloads? Or desktop or recycle bin that you can delete or empty? that might be taking up more space. So you could try get rid of those things, and then have enough space to try install on C.
Plant this spike. One enemy remaining. Plant this spike.
Nice. You deleted a lot. Did you empty your rubbish bin as well as deleting a lot? Because if you don't empty it, then it will still be on the computer. Alright, B time.
There.
Ooh, okay, Jet.
Last player standing.
Whoa, so close.
They think they're so secure.
Yes, thanks, Jet.
Hell of a job. Hit them fast, hit them hard.
Feeling set. Last player standing. Remaining.
Oh, sure, I'll take it. GG.
Attackers win.
My heart's racing. Someone else will clean up. I don't.
So I gotta use my alt a lot. Let's do it again.
Match found.
They have no idea how heartless I am.
Well, here we are, waiting. You should just lock in.
Well, well, well. They brought along my arch nemesis, Sage. Just kidding. We're like standard nemesises.
I have not heard that voice line.
Your voice is so sexy.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Why'd you stop talking?
There's nothing happening. Right now.
There we go. Yeah. Keep it up.
Alright. Could it be? Oh my lord. Okay. Let's go, team. Well done.
I love when you say that. Oh.
One step closer to being back in pajamas.
Alright, they might try A now.
Agreed. That's not come with you.
Okay, sure. That's how you do it, chat.
The symphony of death.
I've been watching too much VCT.
Turret out. Placing alarm bot. No peeking. Feeling fake.
What's up?
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Nice.
Flawless. Last round before the switch.
Don't be cheap. Spend it all before it's gone. Keep doing what you do best.
That is very A.
Enemy spotted. Attacker spawn.
Killing sight. Cutting their vision. Spike down A.
Ooh.
One enemy remaining. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Last player standing.
Shot in a storm. You will not kill my
Enemy remaining.
Nice work.
Alright.
It's the Red Bull clutch. Switching sides. Match point.
Is this too easy? It feels easy.
It does feel easy.
I'm watching here. There.
Échale ganas.
Still inside.
Oh no, they're all low. So low. Anyways.
Spike down A. Enemy remaining.
I got the spike. Turn
Doubles. Double door.
alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade.
Nice work. GG.
Reloading.
Attackers win.
Come on, bro. Like it was gonna
Are you
happen
Twitch
any other
streamer?
way.
That's
Alright. Let's do another one. I don't think I got to my ult though. Or did I? No, I did. I've got to do like 12 more. But we'll do one more game. One more game, and I promised friends we'll play some Battlefield 6. So we'll switch to that after this.
Match found. They have no idea how hard they
You're scared to do a secure boot. You were scared. Did you need secure boot for a certain game? Because that is, yeah, you have to turn on the TPM mode. It's not very scary. It looks scary. For Battlefield 6, yep. Yeah. It's not super scary. It looks daunting. But you've got a very up-to-date computer, so to be honest, did you try installing it and it asked you to turn on secure boot and didn't launch, or you're just preemptively wanting to turn on secure boot because you might not? Oh, okay, yep. So yeah, you can't really mess it up. You just turn it on, and then you should be good to go. And that's good for, like, basically lots of games are going to use secure boot in the future to help, like, with cheaters and anti-cheat and stuff. You will want to look up your motherboard, maybe either on YouTube or on the website. Some people had the same problem as you in terms of not able to turn it on, or just having that error saying that you need to turn it on. G'day team. How we doing?
Hey baby girl, how are you?
Pretty good, thanks. How about you?
Yeah, no, well, I'm not too bad, man. No, not too bad.
Nice.
What's on for your Saturday night?
A bit of Val and then a bit of Battlefield. Yeah. It's pretty hard to mess it up. If you start turning on things all over the place, then you can mess it up, yes. But if all you do is you turn on TPM, should be good to go. If you want to send me the name of your motherboard, and you can find, and then we can find the user manual for you and find out where to turn it on.
I'll just go fuck myself right now. No, it's okay, man.
Sorry, talking to chat. Then we can find TPM mode and turn it on kind of together in a sense. So find you the right spot. That can help you. All right, sorry, what was your question?
I said, like what? Like, you playing the new Battlefield, beta?
Yeah, it's lots of fun.
Oh, awesome. Alright guys, I don't like this game, did you?
There.
Yeah, find the model number or the manual for your motherboard on like the manufacturer's website, and then we can find the right setting for you. It's pretty straightforward.
I don't like this game, guys. Can I quit?
Last player standing.
You got this, buddy. I believe.
With my 2 health?
No, come on, man.
Yeah, sorry, I should have only had
Don't worry
1
about
health.
your health.
It would've been
No,
way
don't worry
better.
don't worry about your health. Okay, it's all about the confidence. Have confidence and you'll kill everyone.
True.
Gun here.
Look, ready? I have confidence right now. I'll go out, I'll peek mid, I'll kill 2 people.
Yeah? Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, I will.
I got you, bruv.
Well, there's 2. See? Confidence, man.
One enemy remaining. Last round in the half. Don't be chill.
Do you do it when Battlefield 6 comes out? You can do it then, you can do it now. It doesn't really matter. Like, if you want to play the beta before it's over, you can do it now.
Hey man, when I say I killed 2 people, you didn't even say good job. I called it.
Great job, bro. Well done.
Thanks, man. I tried.
How many gig is it? It's a good question. Maybe 30? Maybe 60? I'm not too sure. I didn't even pay attention, to be honest.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. If you go onto the EA app, log in, and then check the Battlefield beta, it should tell you how big it is. Or you could just jump on Google or ChatGPT, and that's how big the Battlefield 6 beta is.
What do you reckon, Phoenix?
There. Reloading. I'm watching here. Cutting their view.
A 60 enclave.
There. One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Nice.
Your hearts are pounding.
Thanks, buddy. I
Recommended
appreciate
80.
that.
Okay, so you'd have to
Yeah,
install it
you're my,
on
like,
Drive
second
D.
favorite. I appreciate you.
Drive D might have issues, but you know that's a good thing to test with Battlefield. It's only a beta. You're not going to lose anything by installing it on there. And yeah, I'd give it a go.
What's your Twitch stream?
And double check.
Or your kick or whatever?
Ooh, let's go. I'll post it after.
Yeah, post it. I want to check it out.
Cutting their vision. One enemy remaining.
Good work, team.
That was perfect.
So cool, so
Match
cool.
point. No prisoners. Cutting their vision.
Ooh, damn.
You're dead. Last player standing. Spike planted.
Okay. So that Western Digital Drive.
Gotcha, fun. My turn.
Nice work.
Thanks, man. Oh, sorry, I forgot that Clove has a revival. Sorry, I apologize for that one.
So that Western Digital drive, which I'm guessing is potentially your drive D,
Yeah,
definitely looks like it has to be
new
replaced.
to like fucking all these new agents, so.
Yeah, with an error that even the BIOS like that will detect and tell you. At that point, yes. Did you bump the computer or anything? Or drop it or anything like that? Or it's just an older drive? Okay. It is kind of rare, to be honest, to see that error very often. It's possible, as you can see. But it's a rare error.
I don't like this game, guys. Can we quit?
One enemy remaining.
Like I never left.
GG.
Nice, good job. GG, guys.
That's bro. That's bro. That's bro.
You know you didn't plug it in well? Oh, okay. Make sure you plug your drives in well. Because that can be a problem. If you are getting a new drive, see if you can get like an SSD, another one. I'm guessing your drive C is an SSD. Try and get an SSD as your games drive. Like a 2 terabyte or more. But 2 terabytes pretty good. Then, you know, you have heaps of fast storage. Yeah. I'll do one more game. Okay, no problem. Well, let them know that's what was recommended to you. And then, yeah, see what budget you can have. But yeah, that drive is going to have problems. It will potentially just get worse. So whatever you have on there that you want to keep, like if you've got pictures or documents, you're only with them for 6 months. Okay, 6 months more, or like 6 months to go, or you've been with them. Okay, yep. So yeah, make sure you just pull things off that drive and put them on your drive C in like documents or something that you want to keep or back up till March. Okay.
My reflection is here. Do me a favor, cariño.
Alrighty then. Okay.
K-pop demon hunters at fucking Hoyts, are they? If they go B, we're fucked.
Nah, we got this. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I couldn't see anything. Hey, let's go. You win these. Huge. What a...
Ooh, that was very lucky that they went A.
Okay, but make sure you try and download it onto drive C. Oh, and did you empty your rubbish bin and your downloads and stuff to get more space on C?
Gun here.
That's what you're doing? Okay, cool, cool. I think they're gonna go A again, but let's see.
No, A. Yeah, that A. Another B, the B.
Okay.
Oh, fuck! I got Riley raided. They're all going B. Rotate, rotate.
Spike down B. There.
She's got a revolver, watch out.
Oh, mid-sec. 1 minute, 1 minute. Drop, one drop.
Oh, I had like 3 out. 106 Ray, super low.
30 seconds left.
You're in my game, Matt. Really? Who are you? Which player?
Oh, man.
NT. Oh, they lost a player.
Yeah, but I'm so bad, so I don't technically count as a player.
Oh, okay then. Taking orb. Goodness. Huge.
Mid, oh, top.
No, on your left, on your left. Nice, on your right.
Mid.
Oh, so close.
Nice.
Let's go, we're done.
The Red Bull clutch. Last round before the switch. Spend those credits before.
See what I mean? I'm so fucking shit.
Nah, that was amazing.
I use those No, don't be chill down.
Hey. Yeah, it's A, it's A. Coming.
Still
Let me go
main
first,
there.
let me go
Oh,
first,
oh.
let me go first. Get me up, get me up, get me up, get me up! Get me up! Get me back! I'm alive! Come back, come back!
I'm gonna waste my ult, hang on. I would have, but I had my ult out.
Switching sides. Paint. Check. Charges. Check. Break.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, no one in home.
I live in my own crib. Okay, it's okay. We'll try again.
Dude.
Push 9 home. Whatever the fuck you just said.
You are making my GF puke. Yeah, get lost.
1. Get the spike down. Up, jump. Up the top.
110.
Nice. One enemy remaining.
Check heaven. Main. This peak.
It's alright, let him push. Relax. Let him push.
Nice.
Thank you.
This one is so bright.
Whoa, why did the map go purple?
It's the skin. So Mac, which who are you in this game?
We got this shit. Easy. This is so bad.
See you on the other side.
I'm blind, guys.
Okay.
Rotate.
He died.
Rotate.
Eh? No. I'm changing.
Nice job.
Nice.
Next point.
Y'all better keep up.
Oh my god, we're about to win!
Woo!
I haven't showered in like 3 days.
Yeah? What's your record?
Every time I play Valorant, I always go to back Cheetos, so my keyboard's all crusty and shit.
Amazing. Whoa, my nade went a bit too far. What?
100 low, please.
Last player standing. Spike
Yeah.
down.
You win these. Easy. Aim a little high. Anti.
Nice try.
You're the Phoenix on the other team. Aha. I see. Smokey over here. Well, welcome. And you lost a player. That kind of sucks. But are you cheating? Are you telling your team where we're at?
Two there. Oh,
Spike down B.
up on there. Two there, watch out. One.
Nice.
Last player standing.
Oh,
One more.
One enemy remaining.
No! Damn it.
Chill.
Almost. I kind of forgot the Phoenix was there because someone said one more. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Only one.
Okay, guys. I've got it. I've got this. Come on. I'll carry. Ready? I'll go
Alright,
first.
let's go.
Watch this.
Don't worry, I'll keep them quiet.
Watch out. Fall there.
Sorry. George! I think we should rotate. All there, guys.
Come on, guys. Rotate. Go around.
Ah,
Oh, we lost one.
you got this. 2v2. Easy win.
Well, it would have been a 3 if you just got
It's true.
Oh, chill. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Off the edge? Oh, no.
Behind you.
Yeah, let's go. On your right. Anti, GG. That's funny. Good work, Phoenix. GG's. Alright. Man, I'm really enjoying this. I kind of want to do one more. We'll do one more. Juice, GG's. Welcome.
Match found.
Corrode, okay.
They have no idea how heartless I am.
We have an iron, peak silver. And we have silver peak plateau, which is me.
Dana, you keep like glancing at me. Why you smiling?
Sorry, cariño. You remind me of someone.
Alrighty then. Let's take B.
Hello, bro.
Ooh, Sage with the boxing gloves, nice. Nice. I gotta go. Let you know how it goes. The game recharge. No, recharge. No problem. Hope it goes well. Have a good sleep.
Well, can you bark?
Yeah, please bark for us, Clove.
What?
Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff.
Ooh, one more. He's got an Ares. Almost.
Oh, they're both one tap.
Enemy remaining.
Let's go.
Your tactics failed. They think we wouldn't fight back? Dead wrong. Watching here. Watching here. There. There. They will go.
Oh,
Well, 117.
114 on 114 on both.
And 117 on Cypher.
I know.
Huge.
Raze, I'm casting a spell on your whole family and they're gonna die in 3 days.
That's crazy.
Why?
One enemy remaining.
Heaven.
Because your poop is brown.
Last round in the half. Spend those creds before we do so.
Guys, what's the chance that Ring is gonna plug his Twitch at the end of this game?
It's a really interesting chance. Yeah.
70% chance.
Can you like just drop it now? We basically.
Is it a 6? Is it a
7?
or is it
7?
6, 7. Yeah. Yep.
Alright, you're getting stream sniped next game.
Plant this back.
The hunt begins.
I know they're gonna see me.
At least help me. Wait. Auntie.
No.
Oh my.
No.
Oh. Whoever was next to me, it's all your fault, man.
Yeah, whoever's next to me is definitely their fault
Casting a-
as well.
I'm casting a spell on you.
Why? Why?
Because I don't like you.
Whoa.
What did I do? hell? This is unwarranted criticism.
You killed my entire family, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I can have watermelon?
Huh?
Oh yes you will. I just paid 17 gems.
What the hell?
What are you talking about? Huh?
New York effing city.
Enemy spotted B. Spike down B.
Two there. 30. Green guy.
Last player standing.
You win these. Sometimes.
No, I don't. I don't.
Yeah, it's cause I placed a course on you, that's why.
That'll do it. Yeah.
There.
Got this.
Spike planted.
Okay.
Many enemies B. Satchel out. Last player standing.
Bro, you let me do life.
Nice try.
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
You said that in team chat, bro. You said that in team chat.
The hunt begins.
Bit of B action.
Nah, give me it.
Spike down B.
Fuck.
119.
Easy.
Match point. Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
Surely they all go mid, yeah?
No.
Oh, damn.
No.
I know exactly where you are. Spike down A. You had your fun. My turn.
GG.
Oh my god, you got it.
GG easy.
Alright, alright. Now, I did promise my friends we'll play some Battlefield, so we switched to Battlefield. Yay. I'm so close to completing the last 3 bits of the Battle Pass. So... let's jump over here for a sec.
It's called on con.
Hello there. What happened to Battlefield?
Well, you decided to go play Valorant, mate, so all you.
No, you got it.
Well, we'll probably come back to it. We're just playing a few games on this.
Oh yeah? Are you playing another one after this, or...?
Yeah, you coming?
Yeah,
come on.
I'll be there.
We're just watching a potential pro player that we just played.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that a Smurf or? I think he's just smurfing.
I think it's radar. It's not walls and it's not aim. I think he's actually a good player with a radar.
Can you go to after this round? Can you go to about the 4th last one?
Which one? You talking about the one in con?
Yeah, I think it was
No,
like
it was like the last round. I'm pretty sure.
okay. Go second last. The very second. Wait, second last. No, that's 4th. Go. Yeah, you can go from there. Fuck it.
I go from there.
Just go from there. Just go from there.
I think he's got radar, Keyless, honestly. I don't think he's. I think he's a good player, but I just think he's got performance enhancing.
FYI, we are still streaming.
Yeah, like he's a good player. That's fucking clean as shit.
I remember that round.
Yeah, me too.
Did I leg him?
No.
He went down to 18 HP.
There was one. Where did he hit someone through the smoke? That was. Yeah, he hit me through that, which is just. It's just luck. He just fired.
Look at everyone here with their ranks and stuff.
He
Jeez.
didn't even scope. He just fucking just blind fired.
Yeah, I fucking. We'd all do the same thing, like.
Yeah, that's substandard. I think it's this one. Is this one?
What? Where are you at?
Was it this round or was it the very last round?
I thought it was one of the very.
Very, very last round, he fucking. The way he holds lows is fucking weird. It just seemed weird. Yeah, he's. Oh.
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 Oh. Oh. It's broken. It's gone.
It's broken.
I killed it.
Oh.
I broke it, my toy. Alright, R.I.P. Jack. Guess got a new friend. We lost another one.
Looking for.
I know what the fuck happened.
Push. Oh.
He DDoSed him for watching this. Watching this.
I just wanted to see that last round. That's all I wanted to see.
I'll get it back.
I'll see if it fucking download for me. No, still won't download for me.
It's over. It's over.
I genuinely think he was a good player, Keyless, just with potentially radar or something. Like, not walls or nothing egregious, but...
Game over, man. Game over. But hey, could have been, like, there could have been so many things that he could have had.
Yeah, I really do not know.
Messing with that's what I was facing, I guess.
What's your actual rank?
He definitely was not a 4K rated player.
Okay.
Everyone on?
Yeah.
Very on.
Come on, you.
Oh, Mug.
Okay, so he mollies nothing. He knows the name.
What did he molly unders?
He tried to, but he
missed it.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so he's swinging.
Now see, mate, he's instantly swinging.
I'm back.
Okay, oh shit.
Oh,
you're back? Alright, you can cheer again. Jesus, are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were gonna
Yes,
say.
okay, he is still streaming. He's still streaming. Shut up. Be good.
I had you guys muted when I left, so don't worry.
Be good. Best behavior.
This is a terrible game for me to play if you're streaming.
What do you mean?
Are you on TikTok?
I'm like the
I'm on all
most
the
toxic
things.
person
Oh my god, dude.
in this game.
At least you're on like Kick or something. I can say whatever I want, but jeez.
I know.
You just stream on fucking what do you call it? What's that fucking website? TikTok, they're fine.
No,
What?
They're not.
TikTok's
You can't even
not.
swear.
That's the joke.
You can't
Fuck
swear.
hell.
It fucking sucks. Fucking hate it here.
Wait, are you currently multi-streaming?
Yes.
Silly's been demonetized 16 times.
So yeah, you might want to end the stream on fucking TikTok because I'm probably gonna drop the C-bomb.
Alright, we can drop it on TikTok. I mean, stop it.
Yeah. Sorry, TikTok.
See you later, bitches.
See you later.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Never mind.
I'm not playing Inferno.
China
I'm
number
not
one.
playing Inferno.
Okay, we won't play in front. Fuck!
I'm not playing Inferno if they know how to play it.
You brought this on yourself, Silly.
Yeah. Yeah, now we're just on YouTube and Twitch.
It's okay. Panda is not Korean, he's Chinese. Right, Panda? Good boy.
I'm a Johnny man.
What do you want?
Oh, you want to say it?
We love the chairman.
I hate both of these maps. These both.
Oh, thank God. Thank God you said the
Tiananmen
maps.
Square or something?
No, don't
What? You can't say that.
No.
Why not?
Oh.
Why can't you say that?
Because it's a cultural revolution and they don't like it being brought up in conversation because it makes the government look bad.
Go suck my dick. Nah, it's a great end of the stream.
Alright, well, Silly's not making any money off this one.
Nah. So gone.
Why is he not making any money?
He's gonna be demonetized on TikTok. Swearing is just like they don't let you do anything on TikTok. That's
Only in
why-
the first 30 seconds, I thought.
No.
No.
In general.
Oh, really? Fuckity fuck 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 fuck.
What the
Alright,
fuck,
so,
Richard?
Alright, where do you want to go first?
I got a gift for you, mate.
Oh, does anyone have a flash? It's my boom.
Yeah, I'll flash.
Flash me out.
Yep. Ready? You're gonna fucking cop this flash.
You better not stop running. You just go.
I never stop running.
I think I threw that too far.
That was good.
CT.
What the hell did you just smoke? Did you smoke the back of sight?
Yeah, just because. I meant to smoke right here.
I'm so glad that you smoked goose.
I meant to smoke site where we plant the bomb so we can get in there quickly.
Why would you smoke sight? That's where we need to go.
Yeah, then we're covered instantly as we get there.
Oh, two. They double sprung me.
Oh, we're all gonna cuck each other here.
He's fucking.
I wasn't looking long. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Dinged him for a bit.
Oh, one bottom.
Bottom what?
CT.
And
CT.
is-
CT. Oh.
I cannot hit anything. This is fun.
Pro play, right there.
Why you mad, bro?
I took the bomb, ran away, planted it, didn't even complain, and then you shot me. You know,
I was aiming
this
for Jack, who had like 4 HP behind you.
this feels like a one-way relationship.
No balls.
You know what? That's because we need to introduce another person to make it a 3-way.
Whoa.
Three-way, mate. I love you the way you are.
Any cross? Oh wait, no, wait a minute. Fuck.
Ah, my smoke didn't make it over.
Keep going.
Ah, there's a molly.
It's okay.
Molly.
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 I cleared.
Long.
Who threw that smoke? Was that our smoke?
That was not my smoke. That was theirs. It's a different
idea.
color.
Pit.
Oh, I've got bomb, my bad.
Good shit.
Don't measure me. I have a Mac 10.
I want to make the dick 10.
Hold up.
Don't worry, man. I'll knife you in it.
He was reloading.
I missed like a whole clip on him.
He was reloading and he was 60 tagged. Let me know.
Silly, sell that gun and keep your bison.
Ah.
Just for that, I'm gonna say a slur at the very end of this game.
Which one?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say you got.
Oh, you would know.
Joking.
You would know.
If it's an Asian one, it's okay because it's your people.
An Asian.
No, it's definitely not an Asian one.
Oh fuck!
What the F are these smokes?
Oh, hard rack, hard.
One's window.
Whoa,
Tunnel.
definitely window.
Tons.
One's window.
And he needed all the way to the bomb.
We blue.
Window. Fucking hell.
M4 there on the right. Left, whatever.
One more tag. He was window side.
Nice.
Nice
Where'd it
start.
go?
There's an
Where'd it go?
M4 somewhere. Right there, on the left,
No, I wanted the ball.
Oh, it was next in front of the car.
I want the ball.
What do you mean you wanted the ball?
The ball. Actually, Panda, can you buy me, please? Please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is that why I was on site by myself for like 10 years?
Yeah, no, I was looking up. Cadence is just like, nah, he can do it. He's fine.
Oh, they mollied. long.
Oh shit.
Oh, dead.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, good. What? Fucking hell, I suck. One mid doors.
I got one
Nice,
here.
silly. Good job.
Thank you. I flashed the guy and everything.
Yeah, that was very good.
Oh, mid door still. So why am I talking to Gamers 5s?
Oh no.
No!
I feel like that missed. Don't trust that.
Oh.
There's one down there.
I tried. I had to try it.
He's in CT. Like,
He's tagged.
In mid.
He's tagged, like. Maybe not.
Nice.
He's tagged 27. Oh my god. Oh, I suck.
Oh yeah.
Got the assist though.
What do you mean I killed one?
Oh, this is so fun.